Yo, so they were talking about us. Y'all alive, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yo.
Y'all alive. What up, 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 what up? It's your boy B.I., a.k.a. Handle Your B.I. I'm not in the camera today. It looks like we're popping. I just got a notification from YouTube that says we're live. That's right. That means I follow myself. And shout outs to PZ, light-skinned brother over here. He got my chair.
I was on time today.
He was on time today. They're all late because of me, man.
So I got the hot seat.
Listen, Scorpio boy was, having a little issues today and this week or whatever. But let me get back to what's up again. This is B.I. I got my guy PZ in my chair.
Oh, PZ, in a world full of lollipops, I'm not just another sucker. And
love that.
I'm here.
That's a T-shirt.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a T-shirt.
You know, I'm here. I'm living up in the flesh. And to the
And
left
then
of
we
me,
got to the side.
to my left of me.
It's your boy Nice, a.k.a. Fly Nice, man.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Another episode, GMS the podcast, man. Check your ego at the motherfucking...
Check that ego at the door. And your keyboard, too.
Check it.
A lot of Twitter fingers out there.
Yeah, the tough guy.
But you know what? We're going to start a little different
Gangsta
today, man.
fingers.
Can we start a little different?
Yep.
Let's get the vibes right. Let's represent, the city.
Shout out to this young boy right here.
Shout out to this young boy. He got a nice, real
Play that shit.
real songs. Bring back to like the essence. Give me the tribe.
Let's do it.
I hate to compare, but
Yeah,
It ain't tried, but you know what it is.
No, I'm not what you thought I was. I was gone by the first of the month. Yes, I got a different heart like every first of the month. Please don't come to me with fruitful shit unless you want your touch. If I shitty where I stay, I'm cleaner than a rubber ducky. That yellow bitch beside me for me when I'm feeling lucky. Keep a 16, not for the big screen. For a petty motherfucker talking like he big league. Gossip, yeah. Gossip, yeah. What the fuck is gossip? Gossip, yeah. I don't like to gossip. I'm allergic to the gossip.
Shout outs to St. Lior.
I know how to fix a problem.
Sounding like DJ Clue out here.
What the fuck is gossip?
I'm gonna let this keep riding,
My
but
mother told me
just wanna say
please
shout out to
don't
that.
gossip. Okay, why you wanna tangle with a madman, boy? I turn you to a nigga favorite t-shirt. Alright, if a nigga got a fork for a tongue, that's the quickest way to end up on research. Got a couple women that won't cut me up before they write hand. They want their name next to mine like a feature. I give bitches hope like my first name was Obama, but I always shoot them down, OBC. Okay, pussy, not my posse. Real nigga, not my posse. No, I'm not from Boston. E.T., I'm from Brockton. No, it's not my fault that I'm your bitch's favorite topic. Somersault in that pussy, I came out like a dolphin. Would you like for me to show you how I make deposit? Would you like for me to show you what we do with talkers? Would you like for me to show you how they made a monster? I don't like to gossip.
Don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
No, I'm not what you thought I was. I was gone by the first of the month. Yes, I got a different heart like every first of the month. Please don't come to me with fruitful shit unless you want your touch. If I shitty where I stay, I'm cleaner than a rubber ducky. That yellow bitch beside me for me when I'm feeling lucky. Keep a 16, not for the big screen. For a petty motherfucker talking like he big league. Gossip, yeah. Gossip, yeah. What the fuck is gossip? Gossip, yeah. I don't like to gossip. I'm allergic to the gossip. Gossip. Oh, you like to talk shit? Okay, I know how to fix a problem. Gossip. Yeah, what the fuck is gossip? My mother told me, please don't gossip.
Them boys alright, man.
Yeah, that's all right. That's tough. I like that.
You know what I mean?
Saint Lior.
St. Lior. Shout outs to them.
Shout out to them, man.
Representing
Hopefully we saying
Brockton.
his name right.
I know.
Yeah, hopefully we saying
if we wrong and you know him, let him
Somebody
know that
correct
we
us.
messing up his name and he need to call in to let us know his the pronunciation of his name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But shit, we showing him love anyway.
That's it. So does it matter?
Nah.
Nah, no disrespect.
love.
But you already know. We just Josh and we just making fun. So I got these two guys up here, man. So y'all get to hear my voice, but you get to see these two pretty faces.
That's right.
They said I was too dark skinned. So I'm just showing their face. Nah, they didn't say that. They didn't say that. I'm a Scorpio. I'm going through some emotion stuff. And I was like, you know what, P? You know, nice. Y'all run the show. I'm just going to be the VOG voice of God. You know what I mean?
And say, yo, you sit there, PG. I'm sitting over here.
I'm feeling it today.
Word. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna check out Fly Nice's page because I heard that page is popping. How many people we got? 22. Shout out to all 22 people showing up to the page today. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all following us.
37 live.
37 it says? See?
37
I'm
live.
seeing 24 and you got 37 on your end. I should sign on to you.
It
dropped to 24.
Okay, I want to say give a shout outs to Jesse Patterson, Eugenia.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for the mispronunciation.
Virginia.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, fellas, man, first of all, how was y'all week? Your day off, actually, if y'all didn't work. It's Veterans Day. Did you work today, P?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I don't work.
That's a rarity.
I don't work on Mondays
I slept
anyway.
last night, so I didn't work last night either.
Jesus. What is going on right now? Wait a minute. So I have a question for P. So what the hell did you do with yourself since you didn't sleep last night? You slept to end today.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't that an amazing feeling?
Yeah.
How about you, Nice?
I don't work on Mondays anyway.
Okay, so it's nothing to you.
Nah.
Okay. All right. But we're going to give out. You know what? I want to give.
Yeah, want to give the shout out and the respect to the veterans, though.
Shout out to all the veterans.
100%.
Big
100%.
shout out, too, because I'm big on, like, making sure them veterans get the respect that they should. Number one, they
Shout out my man
deserve, but,
Bugsy,
like,
veteran.
it should be given to them. So
Word.
I got a couple people on my page that's a veteran, too, man.
Shout them out.
And, you know, my man, Ram St. Louis, man, Derek Fennell, Murph. You know what's funny is I seen my man Murph, right? And I've known him for a few years. I never knew that he was in the service. I never knew that.
Low key, right?
Yeah, he just don't brag about it, man. He just, you know, he's real.
He does his job.
reserved
Does
with
his
it, man.
job, getting that
Yeah.
service bread and all them
Do your
little
job,
bits.
handle your BI.
Facts. So
I like that.
Shout out to them dudes, man. A couple other people too. I just can't think off the top of my head, but definitely shout out to y'all, man. I know I appreciate it because without them, man, there's certain freedoms we wouldn't have. So
We wouldn't
I
be able to
respect
do
that
this, which is talk our shit.
shit. Right.
Word.
Word.
Shout out to them.
For real. I want to give a shout out to, my father-in-law, rest in peace. He served in the Vietnam War.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all are history buffs. That was a waste of time, i.e. war.
Shout out to my father. He passed away, though. He served in the Korean War. That's how
Jesus.
old my ass is.
Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah.
For real. Wow.
So
Korean War, huh?
Yeah, that motherfucker. See, Hiroshima.
Wow.
He was there for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And anybody who's out there, even if you're reserves or thinking about, joining the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, whatever that is, shout outs to y'all because I know I wouldn't be doing that. I'm not taking bullets for nobody unless you're a straight family or someone that I really like in my inner circle. Never mind going to another country, being frontline. Word up.
Remember what Trey's daddy
to,
said in Boys in the Hood?
What do you
I
say?
say shout out to Nita.
Ain't no
too,
place
though.
for a black man in the Army.
Facts. Nice. Nice
wanted
was
to
saying
shout
something.
out- Wanted to shout out Nita too. That's my shorty people. She's a veteran too.
Okay.
Shout out
I
to
knew
her.
there was a couple. I know there's a couple of people. I'll get to y'all throughout the show, man. Because if you come across, I still want to give them a shout out. Period. So,
All right.
but go ahead. What you were saying, bro?
Nah, I said it already.
Oh, nephew. Oh, Anton, little nephew.
Lil Net, yeah.
Little nephew. I'm
Oh my
Anton.
goodness. I'm sorry. I know. I hope you ain't watching yet.
Mom Dukes was like, "What about Anton?"
Oh, she just said that?
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Check real quick. What are you doing?
Damn. Shout out to Air Force. Shout out to Rick.
What up with little Annie?
Brother Rick. You know what I mean? That's my
Word.
brother-in-law. Oh my goodness. I'm forgetting myself.
Yeah, I got plenty of uncles too that was in different wars, man. I just
Yeah.
can't remember. My Uncle Wayne, he was in the Vietnam.
Okay. Okay.
Shout them out, man. Shout out all the viewers viewing in too, man. See
We
everybody,
appreciate
man.
it.
Definitely
Yo, this is
always-
what we'd like to do a little different, man. We actually want to hear y'all voices, but this is what I'm going to do. Since I'm actually in control of the mixing board, the camera, today we're going to have y'all call in, man. Let's have them call in, but I'm going to cut y'all short. It ain't going to be a long-winded conversation, but we're going to talk about different things. Give y'all a few seconds to just say what you guys say, your piece. But then we're going to keep it moving like they do in the sports talk shows.
Yeah, definitely.
If y'all listen to Felger and Maz like I do or any other talk show, that's how they do it. Nice and fast.
Yeah, fact.
In and out.
In and out.
Say
That's
your
how I
piece.
like to do it
Say
too.
your
Ooh.
piece and keep it moving, man.
Yeah, keep it pushing. That's what I do. I push
So
and
you
I
put the phone number across the screen, huh?
not yet. I could do that, couldn't I?
You
I'll
could
do
do
that.
it.
I'll work something out. Yo, first of all, y'all type in something. We gonna talk about it. Let me know what y'all talk about. Being at Peasy, nice. Let me know what you think about this.
bet.
Being at this guy, This guy right here.
What about Peasy?
That he's in the chair right now. Oh, that's me. Sorry.
I was gonna say that don't look like Peasy.
No, light-skinned brother right here. P, you know what I mean?
How you doing?
Lead the way. What you want to talk about first? Let's go.
We had a discussion. One of the topics was hymens.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
Then you want to talk about the hymen situation a little bit, nice?
Yeah.
As a father, you have a daughter, right?
Yeah. I gave my opinion on the T.I. shit you talking about,
Yeah,
right?
T.I. shit.
Yeah,
Talk about it
I think
again. Let's go. Some people, you know.
Okay,
Give
T.I.
me
was
the
on the
story,
podcast.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of the podcast at the moment, but he was talking about how he brings his daughter for hymen checks annually after her birthday. So it was a big uproar, like, damn, he's involved in his daughter's life to the point where he brings his daughter to the gynecologist to get checked.
he requests it.
He
That's
requested
the thing.
it.
He's
He
requesting
basically
it.
said in the words, because I heard the exact interview, he said they have the birthday celebration. After they're done with that, she's in the room unpacking her gifts. He goes and leaves a note on her door and says, gyno, tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I guess he's been doing that annually. I guess this is from when she was like from 14 to like 17. I guess Shorty just turned 18 now. But it was a big uproar, like damn, that's kind of personal. As a father, there's a little overboard that he was in his daughter's life to the point where he's going to check if she's sexually active or not. Me personally, I have 5 daughters, man. I agree with that, but my method to that was a little bit different.
What was your method?
I just scared the shit out of them.
Oh, all right.
I kept it a buck.
Explain it.
I
What
kept
do you
it
mean?
buck
I'm
with
saying
my
that
daughters
it
across
seems-
the board. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, like,
But when your daughter reaches 18, like the thing is he's still doing it? That's what I didn't.
supposedly he
find out.
doesn't do it no more, but he was talking prior to her 18th.
Oh.
That's the information
See,
I got.
I didn't know that. I thought he was
Yeah.
still doing it. She's 18 years old, and he's just not really respecting her privacy,
Their
at that
privacy.
point.
That's what women are saying. It was a big uproar with women saying, like, now he's a father. That should be something that.
I feel like he should just let Tiny deal with that. I don't
It's
really
not
feel
Tiny's
like.
kid though.
Oh, that was not Tiny's kid.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
all right.
And what
That's
people-
different, though.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. That
I didn't know that.
He has a whole nother mother that he had from
Oh,
a
I
separate
didn't know that.
relationship.
I didn't know that. I feel like it's a little. I feel like it's a little controlling. Like it's a little bit of a force because, or not even just controlling. I feel like it's controlling, but then it's slightly like contradicting because he thinks he's a good father, but yet you don't trust the morals and values that you've instilled in your daughter. Clearly, if you're like, well, I taught you to do this, this, and this. You see what I'm saying? So I believe that I'm raising you right. And you're supposed to trust at that point, like, yo, you know,
Me having
I
kids
can do
that
this.
same age, I
and
do
then,
that
you
with
know,
them. I trust them. So
right. So
you know,
it seems
I
just seems a little
feel you.
contradicting. Like you should trust the way that you raising your kids if you really believe you're raising them the right way.
Hey, Nice, we got a question. What if she was 15? Well, what's your thoughts? And I'll start off with Nice, and then we'll ask Peasy for his thoughts on it, since he has 15.
If she's
man.
15, I'm just not gonna be taking her to the gynecologist to get her. I'm not keeping tabs on my daughter's coochie. Period. Like not to that extent. That's what I'm not doing. I'll pay attention to my daughter and making sure that she's doing certain activities that I feel as though is appropriate and things of that nature. But I'm not grabbing my daughter and being like 9 o'clock tomorrow we're going to the gyno. I gotta make sure your coochie's straight. Like I don't know. To me, it's just weird, bro.
I look at that as like a troll move, even though I expect more from T.I. I think he was just talking to be talking.
Oh, so you don't think that happened?
I really think he rap. I think he was
Yeah,
just
because
talking
think about it. It's like it's kind of like
that's far stretched.
dog. That's what it really is. Like someone said that to me, a female. You know who said it, bro? Natalia.
Really?
Natalia, yeah, like, cause I value her opinion, especially when it comes to like women's rights and a lot, feminism and things. Like she's very well,
Yeah.
she's knowledgeable on it. So I was like, when I was kids, like, yo, what you think? And she's like, one is controlling, you know what I mean? And number two, bottom line, he's keeping tabs on his daughter's coochie nice.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Like that's a little weird to me.
It is
And
a
I was
little
like,
strange.
I bet. Like,
And like, who's Pamela? That's mom's.
yeah.
Well, what she said. What he gonna do when she find out she's not a virgin? What's gonna
mean, I
happen
don't
then?
know.
There's gonna be trouble.
For who, though?
Trouble.
He's gonna beat the virginity back into the poor girl. Like
what
what's
you
gonna
do,
happen?
bro? Right. I mean, my thing is, even if she lost her virginity, right? There's a lot more important things that you going work. Like, listen, man, she's still going to
conversation needs to take
school,
place.
and she's still, she focused. She's not getting in trouble or nothing like that. I mean, to me, it's like, all right, you move on.
I told y'all, once I found out my 18-year-old had a boyfriend sleeping over the house, I said, okay, we going out to dinner, all three of us.
Yeah.
You told me that.
You know what I mean? We had a good conversation, and I realized he was a good kid, and they're respectful, and they're not doing nothing too
I'm
crazy.
saying, if my daughter's 18, but she lives under my roof, he's not sleeping over. And if he is,
hell no.
My crib,
ain't sleeping
trust me,
over.
my daughters know if they live with me, that wasn't going.
Yeah, right. Okay, no, I'm
But
just
you know, since they
I
live with
figured
their
they don't
mother, I
live
had
with
to
you.
interact
Right.
though, like on some like.
Yeah, you got
Since moms ain't going to interact.
I mean, that's her house, her rules. You feel me?
Right.
I kind of feel like though, as a mother though, she kind of should have tried, had a conversation with you about that to be like, how you feel? Like, I don't mind if he sleeps over, but it's still your daughter. So how do you feel?
That's the.
Can we get a couple females that actually,
I'm not saying
not only,
but I don't hold on. I don't because look,
believe-
people read. Listen, people they try to take something. Somebody says it, y'all go too far with it. So what I'm not saying is, I'm not saying she's disrespectful for that. I'm not saying she's a bad mother for that. I'm just saying that I think that she should have still consulted with my man when it comes to her daughter and the boyfriend sleeping over and like I still think she should have asked him how he felt about that. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, all day.
Because I don't want people trying to misconstrue.
But you know how the
what I'm saying.
mother-daughter relationship goes. I trust you, but daddy's gonna wig out if you let him know.
Right.
So you gotta have to like ease it to him. I know that's
'Cause I think of it
I know that's the
myself.
conversation between my kid's mother and my daughter. I know that's how them convos go for one because my daughter tells me. My oldest is my baby. She tells me everything. So she'll tell me after the fact. You know what I'm saying? But at first they always go push that bar, and that's just for me not being in the household with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got to deal with that shit being a baby father outside the house at the moment right now.
I look at it like this. If I was 18 and I was sleeping at my girl's house in the same room, in the same bed, I'm gonna try to get some.
Listen, my G, you think I don't know this?
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm trying to say.
here we go.
I'm saying though, because that's right. So like, even though the mother's gonna be like, there ain't gonna be no fucking in this house, and you're gonna be like, yes, ma'am,
15,
yes, ma'am,
you
right?
What I'm saying?
But you sleeping over,
that's
you
why I had to
sliding
go,
it in on the.
But
low.
that's why I had to go sit down and see what this kid's head was at. When I realized he's nothing like me,
right?
We was Gucci. He really likes my daughter and he just wants to be with her.
Right.
He's not out here trying to knock everything down like I was. You understand what I'm trying to say? And he ain't out here trying to break no
That's
hearts.
cool.
So I respected it. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter being the good girl that she is, I know she ain't on no funny, nasty shit either. So
all right,
if they want to have their little teeny bop love and they doing what they do, so be it.
Because the reality
gonna
of
be
it
an
is they're going to
adult
be doing
eventually.
anything anyway.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they're doing their thing anyway.
Right.
And a lot of girls are doing anything before 18 anyways nowadays. So
And
at
that's why I
18
had the
years old, like,
conversation, no
you know what
babies.
she's probably going to be doing, man.
Boom.
So just you ain't doing it. Ain't no fucking in my house.
But
I'm be
but
whooping
now
some
the
ass if I
tables
catch some
change if
fucking
you have
in
a
my house.
boy.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Yeah, it
so
does
y'all
change.
saying that no
does change.
sleepover.
No sleepover for my daughter. Nah, your
My
boyfriend
daughter's
can't
under
sleep
my
over.
roof.
Nah, your
They stay with me,
boyfriend
don't
can't
sleep
sleep
over
over.
until-
Okay.
You got your own.
And I
spot.
know someone just asked me that too. He said, "Yo, Nice, how would you feel about your son and
Bingo.
a female sleeping over?" And I'm gonna tell you, for me, it's different. For me, it's different. He could say he could have a sleepover. You know, It is what it is. Just be respectful. Don't be up in there blowing her back out. I'm hearing all types of clapping and screaming and ass smacking and shit. Have some respect, dog. You know, like it's just I feel like it's.
But
you
if
know,
Julia out there knocking it down, whack, whack, whack,
Right.
whack, you gonna be sitting in the bed,
You
proud
kinda
with
gonna be
cheese
like,
on your
yeah,
face,
it-
That's my son.
That's my son.
Right.
He's begging your shit the fuck out.
Especially you never know. I mean, if I live by myself, if I would, and it was just my son living with me and he's in there and he's knocking it down, but all right, man, whatever. But
Wait. I have a question. This is crazy right now. First of all, let me give a shout outs to my wife. She made me dinner. You know what I'm saying? I got to give her a shout outs for that. That's why I'm actually over here. I don't want to be over there. I want to eat.
It should be 3 bowls.
Nah, fam. Y'all come to the crib. It's coming soon. Then we're going to have a little party. We'll talk about that. But listen, let me ask you this. Because I knew Nice was going to be like, yo, I don't want to be over here. Here, my son, doing a thing. What if, just what if, it was like he started and then it got real quiet and he just didn't do the thing. Like, would you be like, hey, yo, fam,
right. we got to have a talk.
You know what, fam? We got to talk.
Right.
What are you not doing right now?
Right.
Let me talk to you, son. You need to first slow down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, would you do that?
Nah, I probably wouldn't. At the end of the day, I wouldn't. If it was,
Hold up,
listen,
so you saying if my man came up short, you would question him on it?
Now, I'm not saying came up short, but maybe
That's
maybe it was.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
It is, but maybe he might need
I ain't
that
got
little
no
pep
son, but
talk.
I'd be
you might
embarrassing.
need that, right?
He might be like, listen,
damn,
that's
fuck
round
my
one.
girl, like,
That
you
was
know?
round one.
No,
You know what I'm
man,
saying? That
you
was
like
round
that
one. Now
sometimes.
you know you was bobbing and weaving.
Right,
Now
slow
you're
it
going to go
down.
back in.
You
You
gotta
know what
slow
I'm saying?
down.
Next day, I'd probably say something.
Yeah.
But
What if he
right-
went out for water, some juice or something?
Right away, no.
You went for the rag, like the cleanup.
That's embarrassing, man.
It is embarrassing. The whole situation is embarrassing.
Yeah, you embarrassing because you letting the name down, bro. You got a name to hold
That's where I wanted to go.
We supposed to check our egos at the door.
And that's where I wanted to go because I know nice. Yo, you my son.
Right.
You my son. Yo, sorry, sweetheart. Please come to your son. I got to talk to my son real quick.
Between me and him. That's me, you know. Hey, but nah, man. Like if I'm being like, if he was loud or something like that, right? I wouldn't even go and wild out and be quiet. I would, let it end depending on how long it's going. Like, damn, if he's pounding it out for an hour, like that shit, we gotta put some. I gotta go up there, bang on the door, chill the fuck out. But if it's not crazy, like I would still pull him aside and be like, yo, listen, I don't mind if you sleeping, your girl's sleeping over and you doing your little thing, but bro, you gotta have some respect, bro. You can't be sounding like a fucking porno up in here, bro. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, we just can't have that. It's nah. And I don't care. I know people right now like, oh, well, nice, your daughter. Yeah, it's different. It is what it is. It's different.
I've been in them situations. I lived with my father until I was like up to 17, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to have shorties over. He didn't trip. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
really gonna care, bro.
When you baby, high school, smashing, you ain't trying to.
You ain't even going off super hard like that.
You ain't going ham like that. You don't go ham until you get older.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You still learning. You still jackrabbing and shit real quick. You ain't even taking your pants.
And that was my question. Like, what if,
Like, come on.
You might be hitting from the back, but you ain't smacking here, pulling ass. You ain't putting the finger in the butt. You ain't doing no extra hardcore shit. Not at that age.
You just figuring it out.
Them fitted hats on. Thank you. You know what? We failing, man. Actually, I'm gonna put this on P. You failing? Can you show the hats? Let's talk. The camera's on you, brother.
Oh, the hats.
Yo, shout out
about the hats.
Shout out to my man Tom Keo Cheddar. You know what I'm saying? He did the collab with Concepts, Jason Tatum from the Celtics. Go on concepts.com, order them online, man. Good looking Chad. He gave you some samples today.
Yeah. Can we see that other one though? Is that other one?
That's the one with the leaf for Tatum's number in the middle, just like the red joint I got.
The camera's up right there, nice.
It's new era too, bro. This ain't no bullshit. Like, this is official. This is official. If y'all don't know about this store Concepts, look them up, man. They're super official.
Concepts super official.
Like, they big in the game, especially with sneakers and shit.
Shout out to Dion.
Shout out to Dion Point, man, and shout out to Tom Keo, man. They definitely doing big things, man. And if y'all want that, contact them. But really, just look up their store, man. Their merchandise is on their store, and you could buy it, man.
Definitely.
And for my homie, the shirts, these hats right here is definitely hot right now. So, we're going to show them some love because they show us love, too. So.
And I'm a huge Celtics fan, so I had to get the Tatum hat. Tatum's the future.
Right.
Jaylen Brown, brother.
7-1 right now. We've been balling.
Yeah, they're all balling.
We balling.
That's crazy with
nobody's paying attention to the Celtics because it's quiet, but they balling right now, man.
My guy, Time Lord, doing his thing.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you this.
That ripped the Spurs a new ass, though.
That fucking run by Lamar Jackson yesterday was crazy.
He ain't gonna make it to week 16.
That nigga's a video game guy.
That's what somebody was saying, bro. Like, he been watching too much Madden, bro. That shit was crazy, bro.
But you know what? I'm sorry. That's Mike Vick 2.0.
Bro. Yo, for real.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Yo, someone else said that too. I was like, yo, that's a perfect description.
Short lived. Scrambling quarterbacks don't last long in the NFL. They get hurt easy. Ask Mike Vick. Ask Randall Cunningham.
100%.
Nah, dude, you gotta learn to play that pocket. But he can play that pocket, bro.
Yeah, right now.
He can play that pocket.
Give him to week 16. He'll be hurt by then.
Right.
Is that when he playing the Patriots?
Calling it now.
No, I'm just saying about week 16.
He'll be hurt, right?
He'll be hurt.
I got you.
He's just, he goes head on. When
he does, man.
When you're a quarterback, you're supposed to slide. You can't go head on.
Bro. Yeah, he's doing like Cam used to do that
he's CTE ready, concussion ready. I see it happening.
100%.
They go sit his ass out. Something's going to happen to him, bro.
Hey, yo, real quick, can we tell the people what we doing? We finally doing a couple things, couple events we should talk about. We doing our little things, but one big thing, because I like the fundraiser piece aspect of it, I got my homie, the Balcony Boa crew, doing a big thing, always at the Celtics game. December 12th, we're going to be at 222, which is on 222 Friendship Street. If y'all ain't familiar with there, y'all got to get familiar.
Right across from the Garden.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. We got Scalabrini coming through. Got a couple Celtics players coming through. We going to be there. We're going to do a live podcast for y'all. We got a little performance by Simone Cardoso. She's going to be performing.
Yeah, that shit going to be tough.
And I'm going to repeat. We going to be there. Like, you know what I mean? We going to be there. So Make sure y'all come in. And if y'all come and see us, make sure y'all have y'all merch, man. These two guys have been like, yo, BI, listen, man, we got to get this merch popping. I'm like, we will. We got, you know, the website's got to be right. Yeah. So I'm calling everybody out right now. Yeah, can I get 30 seconds real quick? Is that all right with y'all?
You need that.
You know what I mean?
No, you need
real
that.
quick.
No, do it because you've been familiar with this.
Listen,
handle your BI.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, let me bring this mic a little closer right here. Let me bring this Shure mic, this $440-something mic that we still paying, but that's okay. Because, you know, if you ain't paying for it, what the hell you doing? Listen, at the end of the day, we got some apparel that's going to be popping. It's actually popping now. People are hitting these two guys up. A couple people hitting me. I just want things done right because I want to feel the quality. I don't want to give y'all the nasty gilding. Like, y'all see, this is the new one. These guys don't even have it. It's exclusive. They're looking at me like, what the hell? I like the simple things. They like a little, you know, I'm going to say a little louder. But I'm calling everybody out. Tonight, I want to see if at least, how many people we got on right now? Online?
It's been roughly around 30.
Right now, right now, listening to us right now. 28. All right, so 28 people. I would like to see if all 28 people will hit all of us and be like, listen, this is my size. Here's the Cash App. Boom. Like, let's do it. Show us some love. Here's the Cash App. Here you go. My size is this, and we'll come and deliver it to y'all. Word. Right. As long as y'all are in the Massachusetts area, I ain't, you know what I mean? I know Mom Dukes, she's out, you know. Okay. Sorry, Pam. Sorry. You know what I mean? My JetBlue flight points.
I want one. I'm like, all right, we'll get you.
We're going to get you. We're going to get you.
Out, just got to add the shipping fee.
And just for the ladies, too, females, too, we got some apparel.
Don't tell them yet.
Just got to add the shipping fee.
Don't tell them yet. It's coming. For now, y'all can be hoodied out.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, because we some grown man shit, we want to see them curves. So we got some apparel just for the females. But, you know, we doing things nice and slow. You can't rush greatness. You can't rush greatness.
Real spicy.
What'd you say?
Grown woman shit. Real spicy.
Yeah, grown woman
shit. Coming
Shout
soon.
out to a couple females that hit us and was like, yo, y'all can't just have grown man shit. What about the grown women?
We got the grown women.
They pulled our card on that.
That's all right. I don't want to show them. I don't want.
We wasn't forgetting about him. I could. Y'all made it a little bit more. You know.
I could pull out. I could show them the logo right now. I could show them what we got, but that's not how we roll.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
You know what I mean? We ain't gonna do it like that. Nah. But also too, we're looking for. You know what? If we got any makeup artists, hit us up. We got a project coming. Hit us up. I'm telling you, like,
definitely need that.
We need it. And I'm talking about fire. Show us your work. Right. Like, it's going to be kind of like a resume type thing. This is a beginning of something really, really big. Yeah. Hit us up, hit Nice up, hit Peasy up, the DM, hit the page up, whatever the case. But hit us up with that information so we can get that going, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, all right, listen, I got a scenario. I put a question out there earlier.
What was that?
And I want to ask y'all because I think it's a pretty ill question. This is
Tell the people. Talk right to the camera.
This is for fellas right now. Ladies, y'all could chime in too, give your opinion on it. It's fine. I don't really know how y'all feel about it, but I think it just more pertains to men. But you find, like I said, if you find out that your woman is cheating with another woman though, and she's bad as fuck, right? I'm saying, do you have a problem with it? And let me just add this in there. You find out, but she says, yo, babe, you can join in. Or you gonna be mad that she was cheating in the first place, or you gonna be cool with it?
Wait.
Yo, the mad
where's the question? Where was the question though? I didn't see any question.
The question is how you gonna feel.
But they asked me to be involved. What's the question?
All right, so I mean, because you know what's
crazy? I got lost.
All right.
It looks like why you went made the play for me. I didn't have to do no work. She just did all the work for me and said, okay.
I'm not saying you didn't. I thought you were gonna say, yo, and then Trey Songz came through.
Nah.
Then we got a problem.
Nah. I said that the other night about. I said some shit about Trey Songz the other night, but because I'm not with all the sending.
Nah, get your ass in the room.
Get in the room, bitch.
Word.
You got to get in the room.
Put sweatpants on.
But no, I was saying because someone said to me, surprisingly, a man was like, I don't give a fuck. She violated. She crossed the line, and I was like, yo, bro, I don't.
Like I said,
I don't really have a problem with that.
I ain't have a problem with it.
I don't even have a problem with it. I'm not even lying. Like, I really don't have a problem with it. If she's bad, and she's like really a bad bitch, like, I'm cool.
I'm gonna shout out a few people, man, so people don't get upset. Excuse me, I'm eating. It's rude. I apologize, but I'm hungry. Want to give a shout out to Danny Silva, always on there. Joe, Tremaine. Lisi, I see you. Appreciate you. Hit me. I'm going to hit you up. We got the wifeys on deck. Who else we got? Wow, Rudely. You still around?
Wifey
I haven't seen you in a
phone
minute.
conversation.
DJ Reggie Reg, what's up, my brother?
Tremaine said I'm down now. Man.
Shout outs for coming out on my birthday, man. I appreciate you, dawg. For real. Who else we got?
Got a lot of people on there. Melissa
Our usual
Reed.
suspect. I like that,
Yeah,
man.
my cousin
Show the
Jake.
same love. Show that same energy.
Mike
And
Webb.
I want people to really understand, man. Listen, because we've been,
Black, what up, Black?
I think we've been pretty transparent with how we work, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the money in which we get from these T-shirts is to continue to reinvest in ourselves. You see the green screen back there? That's for that guy over there. You know what I mean? He gonna have his thing too. Allow me to produce a better show, a better content for y'all. But at the end of the day, in order for that to happen, we just got to keep getting the right equipment. We just don't want to just be sitting in front of one camera or two and just kind of talking about stuff that every other podcast is doing. But still, shout outs to the other podcasts because I don't want to be the hater. It's just that I have bigger aspirations. Our aspirations is that we all collectively come and build grown man shit. But at the end of the day, you got PZ in the streets. You got Nice Knowledge. You got Cliff Notes Project. You know what I'm saying? Allow us to produce better shows for y'all. Right. And that's where those funds are going to be. Plus, you're going to be looking good when you out there. People are, oh, damn, you on some grown man shit. I see you whining on that man. Yeah, because she on her grown woman shit. You feel me? Fact. That's all I had to say. That's
Big
all.
Because it's not just the part. The saying itself, grown man shit, is just, it's you know.
It's just life.
It's a way of life, really, bro. Just be on some grown man shit. That's all we really promote. You know what I mean? So, you know, like we spoke last week.
Being accountable for your grownness.
Man. That shit, dog. You know? So, yeah, we definitely got that popping, man. And, yeah, we got to get that going, though, because a couple people have hit me up. They asked for prices and shit, but we just want to do it the right way, man. Let people go to the website and get the merchandise off there and shit.
I got a question for y'all. Just came out today. Excuse me. Las Vegas passing a law that says it goes effect. It's effective now. It's active in February. Excuse me. If you're homeless, they can arrest you. I'm gonna repeat it again. Las Vegas, Nevada ain't playing, ladies and gentlemen.
So if you're homeless, what's your option?
You need to find a job, have a home, or move. I don't know the specific details.
That's kind of an ill way to clean it up.
That's what I said. My wife was like, "Oh, that's messed up," and I was like, "I hear what it's messed up, but there's a lot of people that just kind of like
Seattle. I ain't never been to, but the word is in Seattle. Seattle's so spick and span clean. They arrest you for littering out there. They arrest you for jaywalking out there because shit like that is enforced, and that's why the city is maintained in a certain way. I respect it.
I'm okay with it. I ain't gonna front. It's sometimes people got to make cruel decisions to better like move things. Like I'll use like the Chinese, right?
Quality of life.
Chinese at one point in time was like, hey, we got that one child rule. You feel me? There was a point in time that it did make sense. Unfortunately, what they didn't do is they didn't pull the plug. So the numbers right now, you have a lot of older people, not enough younger people to take care of them, but it was like out of the box. It was kind of cruel, but if we're just trying to get better as people, you know what I'm saying? Like it might just make sense. Right. Especially, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like making money, right? And I've always told you what's the ROI? What's the return on investment? If I'm in Vegas and I've been there a couple times, and I put all this money out, I don't want to really see homeless people, and this is gonna sound messed up, in front of my establishment.
Of course not.
I'll give you a job to go wash up. I'll find this. All the hotels.
Business really accepts that.
Exactly, but people are like, "Oh, that's cruel." They're not thinking, fam. I'm telling you like this. There's enough money out there for them to create programs to put these people. If they're like, "Listen, I need help mentally. I'm not there." Boom. Hey, I got an addiction problem. Boom. They have hotels already. The whole place is a big fucking hotel.
There was a guy who figured out how to create shelter. That for homeless, that was actually more profitable than just keeping them on the street. But I didn't read it. You know what I'm saying? I want to look into that shit. I wish I got some more information about it.
But what's our Facebook people feel? What's the YouTube people? What's our Twitch family feel like? Because we gotta say shout outs to our new Twitch family, man. I seen a couple of views. Shout outs to Twitch.
Shout out to Twitch.
You know what I mean? I know it's more of a gamer thing. We got some gaming things coming up. I gotta tell you all about this after this. But how does everyone really feel about that type of situation? Because to me, it's cruel. But I think it's because I think it's just going to lead to just better things. What's y'all thoughts?
Yeah, sometimes, man, you got to do things. Sometimes it's it's like one of those things where sometimes sacrifices got to be made in order for the greater good. You know, it's like someone said to me before. I'll use an example. If you want the criminal justice system, the courts, right, to basically crash, right, and not be able to prosecute people the way that they prosecute people, meaning the DA has so much leverage over the defendant all the time, right? It was like, you're going to just have to start taking everybody to trial. You're going to have to start forcing them to take everybody to trial. Naturally, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to have to get sacrificed. People are going to lose and go do time and stuff like that. But if you keep forcing them to trial, right, that means they got to spend money, and they just don't have enough money. If everybody that was facing a charge right now was to say, fuck it, we're gonna go to trial,
right,
they just don't have the money. You'll crash the system. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people got to be sacrificed in order for some greater good to be made. So if people are thrown in jail, and you know, it's going to ultimately there's a better, you know, there's a better thing at the end. So it's like, yo, sometimes it's gotta happen like that.
Listen, I'm gonna read some comments. Joe says, I mean, he's been to Vegas a few times. If they're about to arrest the homeless people, they're gonna need to build at least 10 jails. Fam, they're in the deserts. There's plenty of land. Land is not a problem for jails. And more than likely, the people that are invested in there probably got money to build jails to make it a business.
What is it, like a vagrancy law or some shit?
Honestly, I don't want to tell you that I know the specific, like the thing, but they put it out there today. I was just like, that's crazy. This is when I was worried. I'm at the crib doing whatever, and I heard that. I sat down. I said, this is nuts. It was on a talk show too.
Yeah.
So the more information I'll get, I'll share it with the group page. I'll share it to your page. But I heard that. I was like, wow, this is nuts. But then I was like, is it though?
Yo, man.
Like, we got to figure it out. Somebody's got to make a big boy decision, some grown man
I'll
shit
tell you like
decision.
this, yo, when I drive down fucking, and we can get into this, is a good little segue to get into something. But
Methadone
yo,
mile?
Yeah, bro. When I
Methadone
drive down there, dog, I be looking around going, damn, I don't know how the Boston police let this shit go on.
Dog,
they need to
that
come down
whole-
here and just sweep
That
all
whole
these
little
motherfuckers
cipher
up.
around All Town and the McDonald's and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then they cut off down the little alleyways over there. And the crazy shit is the police be posted right there at the
Right
car
there.
wash.
Right.
And right there next to the fire department headquarters and shit. And they just let it go down. And then what happens is during the day, they let them on one side where BMC is.
Right.
And they fuck that up. They're over there getting high.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? And then they pushed them out to go across the street.
Right.
All they do is just move the crowd
Moving
over.
them around.
But
Crowd
they,
control.
But they
Just
rather
here,
them
go
do
here, go
that.
there, go
They
there.
rather them do that than spread out through the city. So they keep them maintained right there. And it's the wildest shit ever, bro.
Bro, you drive down the street and they're shooting up, smoking flares.
That's
all
just
types of
insane.
shit right out there on the
seen
sidewalk.
my-
And how are you going to a hospital? You trying to park,
They out there doing.
and then you
they
got to
had
deal
no
with
right-
that.
Types of wild shit.
You know what I mean?
Seen that shit too. Like, come
Like
on,
when, like I'll never forget it. I got a few people that was, you know, unfortunately in the hospital. You gotta go visit them. You gotta kind of watch your back because they're aggressive out there.
And mind you,
You feel
the
me?
jails right there, South Bay.
And
Yeah.
you got mass syringes. They just throw they fucking syringes
Because the
everywhere,
clinic's
bro.
right there.
Just chilling.
So they give them all
That's
that
what
shit.
another reason why, like, I wouldn't be mad, honestly, if they would have just sweep that shit up, because a lot of these people that are on the streets and they're drug addicts, I can empathize with them and say, damn, that sucks. They struggling, they battling with something, but I don't empathize with you. I can only empathize so far.
Word.
When you're discarding your dirty fucking needles on the streets
Word.
and don't have a regard for anybody else but your selfish ass,
Word.
that's it, bro. Fuck you. I hope the police come, knock you upside your fucking head and take you to jail, because you are a hazard to society, bro. You're a danger to society as far as I'm concerned. You're out there, you're shooting up drugs. I highly doubt if you're having sex, you're doing it protected, and then you're probably having sex with somebody else who's out there homeless, who probably uses that as a way to get money. So there's all types of higher risk fucking with y'all.
Let me
at the
throw-
end of the day, bro.
let me
Like,
throw
I
an
don't-
idea at
that
y'all,
shit is
man.
just crazy to me.
Let me throw an idea at y'all, especially like the fentanyl being the new shit, right?
Yeah.
I said this. What if, let's say, for example, they pass a law that says, hey, listen, you've been caught using this particular drug, all right? We're going to put a bracelet on you. You know why we're going to put a bracelet on you? So these drug dealers ain't fucking with you. As soon as the drug dealer finds out, oh shit, I'll use me as an example. Cliff got caught up. He got a bracelet on him. I'm not serving him.
But the
I'll
thing
have
is-
someone else serve him, but then you're gonna try to wrap up all these people.
You make it a risk to even be dealt with.
The thing is,
that
though,
could work.
But you got to think about the amount of money that's going to be spent on that. Like,
Fam,
how many people you think is going to keep the bracelet? They're going to say, "Fuck that! Catch me when you can. I'm cutting that shit off."
But
and then it's just going to be mad technology that they're just going to be throwing out there,
bro,
wasting.
I just gotta say this.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why they'll say we won't do that.
Because
Like,
it's
got to be effective in a way, though.
Like someone told me about the reason why I bring that up is because I said to somebody. Remember we was talking before, I've had this conversation, we didn't have it on the podcast, but we was like, yo, people on like welfare, whatever, they should be drug tested, bro.
100%.
I bet. So someone told me that out in Florida, they tried that shit.
Right.
Right? I don't know. He said that he lived in Florida and they were trying that shit.
Okay.
He said the thing was there was a lot of people.
Drug testing.
He said there was a lot more people passing, right? And it was costing the state mad money. So they were like, fuck it, we're not doing it. He said that's why they stopped doing it. So what I'm saying is if you locking them up and then you slapping a bracelet on them, right?
Yeah.
That system costs money.
Right.
So when you cut, like when I had the bracelet on me when I was on parole, right? If I cut that shit off, it's not only where I would go back to jail, but I had to pay like $1,500.
I'm gonna say this.
You feel me?
I'm gonna say this. GPS nowadays don't cost Nathan.
No, I'm saying they probably overcharging.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they overcharge.
Yeah, oh
me.
yeah,
That's the way that
Right.
devilish system works.
You can
though.
put
they gonna tax you.
You can put
Right, that's what I'm
GPS on
saying.
somebody's whip for $20.
No, I'm getting
You
what
feel
I'm
me?
saying, but at the
So
end of the day, they're still gonna be like, yo, that's gonna be a waste of money if they're cutting it off, and then they just gotta keep buying them. Because what I'm gonna tell you, when you release a drug addict to the streets and he didn't kick that drug, he's not gonna give, or she's not gonna give a fuck. They just got released, so as soon as they start to feel sick, they're cutting that shit off and they're going on the run, dog. You're not gonna, unless you plan on holding them long enough to where you detox them and then you send them out to the street with an ankle bracelet on, maybe. But if you just lock them up and before they get out the police station, you slap this little ankle bracelet on them and shit like that, dude, by the time they start to feel sick, they're cutting that shit off, bro. And they're just gonna run, and then you're gonna have, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people on the run, and then whatever else,
End of the day,
you're
though,
gonna charge them for cutting
Nick
it
Pierce
off.
and the Karma Boy said it best. You gotta cut the supply at the neck. You know what I mean? They gotta go at these opioid companies,
Right.
and just do away with them.
Well, these pharmaceutical companies don't
Period.
help. But then you got, other places where the real drugs are being produced. But you got, in America, they're locking up the small, the small fish. They won't fill the.
Well, they got at
jails
that
with the
company in
small fish,
Rochester like a couple months back, the big pharmaceutical company that they was selling a lot of opioids at the back
Yeah.
door, and they found out about it. I don't know.
Yo, they was
details
even incentivizing doctors to do it, dog.
Yeah,
they was
yeah.
giving doctors like
You
pretty
might as
much
well.
like
you might as well, because you kind of, the doctors were getting paid anyway.
Right, they moving your
So,
product.
get
yeah.
Moving your product. So
100%.
if the more you move, we're gonna give you money for that. So it's
I
they
just
was
feel
also
like,
incentivizing them to do that.
so to me, I've always asked the question, all right, so you got these companies that are getting sued, right? Where's that money go? That should go to me, to the city, like cleaning things up. Like I'm a firm believer of just being strict, bro. Like
Oklahoma, Johnson & Johnson, they had to settle $575 million to opioid users just in that state.
wait, pull up again. What you say?
Johnson & Johnson. You didn't hear about that?
How much?
$575 million.
So where's that money?
Johnson & Johnson?
It was a class action suit.
Yeah, for that cervical cancer shit, right?
It was
Cervical cancer?
It wasn't cervical cancer. They said people in Oklahoma was getting prescribed opioids for pain, and it became an epidemic out there. So they did a class action suit.
Yeah. Yo, you can. Oh yeah, the thing with that is where they found were they civilly responsible? Like, was it a civil suit or a criminal suit?
I don't know if it was civil or criminal.
Because
if they got paid, it was civil.
Okay, but that's the problem, bro. The issue is you can hold these motherfuckers civilly. You can get them in court and get a civil suit on them. That's the real issue is the fact that they're actually guilty for a big part of the epidemic going on, so they should be held criminally responsible. That's the problem.
That's the thing with corporations; they never put one name.
And that's the corporation. That's why.
Yeah, but
no,
because I watched this debate
arrest
before when I was in
anybody
prison,
working for
right? When I was in prison, Norfolk is infamous for their debate team.
Okay.
And MIT came, and for the record, Norfolk smashed them. But we smashed bad of them, though. No bullshit. Look it up. They got an ill record. Smashing Harvard, all them, all of them getting smashed. But anyways, they debated it. And the problem was for the lawsuit is, in order to hold someone criminally liable, You have to show willful intent. So you had to prove that these pharmaceutical companies were willfully intending for this to happen. You see what I'm saying? Like they had to have. You have to prove that they had forehand knowledge, right, that this was going to happen. You see what I'm saying?
So what you're basically saying is
it's hard to prove.
It ain't happening.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to prove.
Right.
That's why people. But and I think in Massachusetts, that Martha Coakley chick or whatever, somebody in Massachusetts has tried to file recently. Like it was recent. I don't know how long or how far it's gone yet. But they filed a criminal lawsuit against these pharmaceutical companies. So be ready because they trying to hold them criminally responsible for this opioid epidemic.
As they should, man. You know what? Also, too, the people that they finally gonna get that's gonna be guilty, they're old and they're probably gonna be croaking anyway. So
right,
you might as well get them.
Right, get them, make them pay some money, get back to the communities that they destroying and shit like that too.
Exactly.
Right? That's nice.
Shit affected everybody.
Yeah.
One way or
Yo,
another.
quick question, completely off the topic. I don't know the name of it, but it's something Harlem on Netflix.
Godfather Harlem. Let's go. What's up? That is my show.
Holy
fire! I
shit!
told you. Didn't I tell you that like
It's
2
not even
episodes
Netflix,
ago?
it's ePix.
It's on ePix.
ePix, yes,
ePix.
thank
It's
you,
on
thank
ePix,
you.
yeah.
Yo,
I told you it's fire.
and the only reason I watched it, ePix is giving this shit for free right now
Right,
for
yeah,
like a week or
for
something,
a week,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh, they some have to sign up
7-day
for that
trial.
shit.
You ain't got to sign up for nothing. You just turn it on.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's on.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I told you.
It's amazing.
I told you.
Like-
Forrest Whitaker.
Yo, shout out to Forrest,
Killing me,
man.
killing me.
They got rid of the bumps for him, though.
Yeah,
it looks
they got rid
like
of the bumps,
they
yeah.
got rid. They're like, listen, we can't be putting you on the camera.
Hollywood magic.
Listen, whatever they need to sell that
eyes look
magic.
straight.
That's your fire.
They need to sell. Y'all
Even
need to
though
figure
they-
out that
even though-
magic as
even-
barbers to sell, because that's some nasty. I'm sorry, I'm derailing the convo. That's some nasty.
It's called Video Shop, Cliff.
It look crazy.
Nah, fam.
Yeah.
I know some video
I'm
shop.
saying, I'm
He's
saying.
moving too much for that.
Oh.
Nah.
They
If
might
you got a real good program like Pro Cut, you can make people.
I
look-
got Pro Cut. My joint ain't following you like
you
that.
Could, you could spray and all that.
I don't know. Then they
Maybe
need
they put
to
makeup
a
on it or
permanent
something.
spray.
They put makeup on them.
That's just nasty. Shout outs to my boy Yancey, Jason Yancey. He
You
out
know
there.
what's
He in
funny about
Atlanta.
that,
We
though?
should ask his ass.
couple people I know, which was like my brother and someone else, was disappointed that they let Rick Ross do the intro to some
Why?
Johnson shit. Basically, because he was a CO and
Can we move
Like,
on? Do we got to go back to
like,
episode 3
right. I'm
that we
like-
did here?
But yo, Ross also got a whole book explaining his life too.
But I don't care, fam.
I really don't care
Yo.
either about him that much to even dig into
Nah,
it.
but I was just like when I saw the comments, I was
kinda
like,
admit and
I
said
was
it
like,
was
yo,
just a
I don't
job
know
he
what
had one
y'all,
point in time.
I don't know what they feel, but I'll tell you like this: that intro's fucking tough.
Yo, okay, can we
Intro
talk
tough.
about that,
Ross
man?
Ross is tough. I ain't heard
The
it.
make good
music,
music. His
yo,
music is
that's
fire,
Swiss
bro.
Beats, right? That's
Yeah,
Swiss, right?
Beats, yeah.
All right, shout outs to them scoring the music. You know what? It's called keeping the culture together and the culture
bro.
making music with that. So I appreciate them not just giving it to like Adam Levine. I don't know why Adam Levine just popped up in my
No,
head.
but I hear what you're
But you
saying.
know what I'm saying? But like back to the Ricky Rose. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cliff be like, I don't give a fuck.
No, yo, you gotta do what you gotta do for work. You feel me?
Right.
Should I hold you for what you did in the
Nah, that's what I'm
past?
saying.
And people
I don't
hold
have
like,
no problem with
like,
it.
come on with
I don't have
that.
no problem. And I think
It's only if he was right now,
Right.
I ain't had no.
still kind of working
I said
in the
it from
cut.
door. If he admitted it from the door instead of trying to lie and play it off, it would have been over and done with. But since he tried to stretch it out and not admit it at first,
Because
it made him look.
yo, this is the one thing I noticed about
Made
Ross,
him
and
look
I
bad.
seen it. I seen the interview. I think I talked about this a couple episodes ago. He's just not willing to just like man up to the simplest things. Like Joe Buttons was like, "Yo, tell me somewhere like maybe like during your rise to where you're at now, where you kind of fell and fell back, boo 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 boo."
Yeah, he forced
and he
it.
was
I know
like,
what you're saying.
"Nah, I ain't never failed."
Yeah.
What you mean you ain't never
Nah, he
failed?
forces it. With
I'm
that-
like, come
with
on,
that- with
dog.
that-
Like, shut the
yeah.
cool off. Shut the
yeah.
cool
He's
switch.
too cool.
Like we know.
I understand the energy. I understand the energy he's trying to promote.
Nah,
You understand what I'm saying?
man. Nah,
but
that's
it's
some
like-
rapper
I have
shit.
that mentality of a
Right,
winner.
That's a-
but
I
sometimes-
get that.
Yeah, but
You
like
understand what I'm trying to say?
he forces the I'm a boss shit. to
Yeah.
him. Like bosses don't take losses.
We
you
don't-
dig? Bosses don't.
That shit
How
I
I'm gonna be
don't
a
like.
boss
That's
if I
when he
take a
starts sounding
loss?
corny.
Like that's how he
Yeah.
is.
I'm like,
You're bro, because
but
motherfucker,
fam,
everybody done failed
there's
at some
proof.
point.
Everyone fails. Like that's how
Joe
you learn.
Mendez, E-Picks.
E-Picks?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
He was
Okay, yeah, man.
But
That's
I dig what you're saying though. No bullshit. I
that's
dig what
just
you're
weird
saying.
to me. Like Joe was trying to get.
I think it's too much.
He was trying to get a little more introspective with the conversation. Like, yo,
more real
like Joe will say, yo, I kind of fell into some drugs. I started doing this. I messed up, lost some money.
Rose's always in character, man.
Nah, that character's whack, B.
He's always, every time I see him, that's why I can't.
I'm not saying
That's why I had
he's
to learn
whack.
to just enjoy his music and not his personality.
You're right, and you know what? Thank you for saying that. Thank you
That's
for
what I had
saying
to learn with
that.
him,
I
being
think
a fan
all
of
of us
his.
got to do that.
Like,
but
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
I
can't take on the personality. I only can enjoy the music.
like I was on. You remember when he was putting out content heavy? I'm talking about before Maybach Music 1 even came out.
Right.
Every day, this dude Dre Film, shouts. He's from Boston.
Yeah.
He was pushing the doing video and everything like that. And I was like, yo, this dude gets it. He gets it. Camera's on, he's showing everything, da-da-da. He brought Mass Spike Miles, brought him on, got him. People like, oh, he ain't blow up. He got a Warner Brothers deal. He got a check.
Who, Mass Spike?
Yeah, he got a check.
He got
People,
he got a studio in Atlanta.
yeah, but you know, people, they,
And he
just because you
saw
ain't
Cross
top
Seas.
10, people are like, oh, you're not top 10, you're not giving music, you're not on TV, you're not popping. The dude's all right, you feel me?
He made bank off music.
But now,
he made his, man.
my thing is, you went from that to you're still trying to put the cool on. Like, I feel like there's not, and I might be 100% wrong. I just looking from the outside in, I just don't see the growth in him no more. I feel like he plateaued out. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he don't get it. And then this is to go back to the convo we had with like the Jay-Z, the Rock Nation, and Meek. You know what I'm saying? People kept asking him about how you feel about the whole Meek situation, and he just kind of brushed, oh, yo, I feel da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, probably Hov was like, all right, you're not getting the point. Like, we're past me still trying to be cool with you. Like, let's talk some business. Like, I don't know, man. That interview disappointed me, and I'm a big Ross fan. But after that,
see it. I just know how Ross is, man. Like,
yeah, I don't
a few
know.
interviews, he holds
I was
the same,
disappointed.
Holds the same character no matter where he goes.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It's too. Man, he's always in character, bro.
Always.
Always in character.
You was a rapper one
He be in
time.
his sleep, bro, dreaming this. I'm a boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, fam. Okay.
He lives the persona.
But fam, okay, so you was a rapper. People knew rappers. Everyone had a rapper friend or singer, right? When the camera's on or we're around, do you. But if me and you just having a pizza, my nigga, shut that off, man. Nobody want to hear that. Shut that off. He don't.
Nah.
He don't in front of a camera.
I hope so. I pray to God. But people are smart enough now to see like, all right, bro. Like, really?
There's no way
You
he's
still...
There's no way he's at the crib right now.
He was like, no, bosses never take
He's at
losses.
the crib right now.
But fam,
His chair
you...
that look like a throne. He's got niggas walk. I'm the boss. Like, come on, man.
I don't know.
Serious, B.I.?
No, I'm very serious. You're too old for all of that.
But I mean, I give it to him. In my opinion, I give it to him. He's
100%.
on some boss shit.
Yeah.
He is on
He
some
made
boss
his bread.
shit.
His house is huge.
But you still like you. But
Made
let
a
me
lot of
ask
good
y'all.
investments. He got Wingstop and all them other little businesses he flipped.
My thing is this: is like, did you always say like, all right, see the boss attitude, right? When you was a CEO, did you have that same energy, motherfucker?
Shit, back to the CEO shit.
I'm just saying.
Nice ain't never gonna let that.
He
go.
ain't never gonna let it go.
He didn't have that
Well,
same energy. He didn't have that energy.
Of course he didn't have that
He
energy.
was sitting back like, I'm a boss. You know what I mean? You dig? I'm a boss. No, you're CEO.
But he had the dream.
His excuse is he was still in the streets while he had that job.
Right.
Now, that's what he
Supposedly.
that's what he says now.
Supposedly.
I don't know. Sorry, I
I don't know.
digress,
I mean,
man.
listen, he got a lot of people fuck with him. So
Port of Miami was a classic. It was dope. I appreciate that. But like that interview, just I don't know. I wasn't
Yo, in
impressed,
life,
bro.
you go through different phases. He probably didn't know he was going to be a superstar rapper at one point. He saw
right, that's
opportunity
right. That's right. He took
at
it.
a government job, and he was able to get it, and he jumped
You
on
got
it.
it, but
How about this? And I
Me
won't
personally,
name.
I wouldn't do it.
I ain't mad at him.
But you know
But
what
how
I'm saying?
about this, right? Okay, because we
see
all know you're
opportunity to work
Jamaican,
for.
my guy.
Nah, see, I don't
This guy's
even have
Jamaican.
a problem with somebody being a CEO.
That was my
I'm
question.
gonna tell you why.
It's a job.
No, because this is what I have a problem with.
What's that?
I don't have a problem with you being a CEO. I have a problem with piece of shit CEOs. That's
Ah,
what
okay.
I have a problem.
That's a
with.
difference.
I've met plenty of cool ass CEOs that come in. They don't make your time worse than what it is. They're just there to get their check, provide for their family, and go home, bro. They're not there to make your time any worse. You understand what I'm
Word.
saying? But you get some CEOs that are certified pieces of shit and think that every prisoner that they encounter is an absolute piece of shit, and they treat them as such. They make their time harder. Every little thing, they on their back and stuff like that. Those are pieces of shits that I don't respect.
I agree with that.
Because you don't have to be like that.
I agree
you
with
understand?
that.
And I've met CEOs like that where it'll put a bad taste in your mouth, man. Like once you have that bad encounter, you kind of you gotta keep them. You know, someone's like, I'm a CEO, and you might just be like, you what? And then you feel him out like, oh, all right, maybe he's cool. And then you have to wonder, he's cool, but is he the same person when he puts that uniform on? You know, like cops and shit. Same thing. I know some cops that are cool as shit with the uniform on, and they're the same person with it off. So I like that.
Facts.
But sometimes, man, they put that. We had that conversation before.
Yes,
too.
we have.
Sometimes they put that uniform on, they become a different person.
Yeah.
But for the record, I don't have a problem with a CEO. I don't have a problem that Rick Ross was a CEO. Because only time I would have a problem with it is if I found out from inmates who were actually in the prison that he worked in and was like, yo, he's fronting. He's a straight piece of shit while he was up in here. Because there's a CEO that I know, right? And I'm not going to say who he is, but he's from the city.
Yep.
And a lot of dudes that I know from the city, right? They was like, yo, they be like, yo, he's a fucking piece of shit, bro. Don't be fooled. And I'm like, word? And like, yeah, bro, he's a fucking piece of shit behind the wall.
See?
You know, so it's like, wow, that's crazy. And they say like he be acting funny towards dudes from Brockton. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know he was like that. And dudes are like, bro, I'm telling you, he's a fucking piece of shit. I'm like, oh, all right. And enough people said it to where I was like, yeah, I believe it. You know, so if he was a piece of shit, then I got a problem with it. But
it's a fact.
Yeah, I don't. And even I seen certain rappers that I know really don't have a problem with Ross. Like Mano in the beginning was like he didn't fuck with Ross if he was a CEO. He was like, that's up when it first came out. But now you know, like you see dudes, they all together, cool, kicking it and shit. So obviously
You gotta make money.
Yeah, and obviously there was something with Ross that dudes gravitated to when they fuck with him. So it's like, all right, bro, he probably wasn't some piece of shit CEO. So let's move past the CEO shit. You know, like not us. I'm just saying y'all that are stuck on
that shit.
Move past that shit. Because it's not, you know, it's more to it than just being a CEO.
And talking about passing, let's talk a little basketball real quick, man. So I'm 45, y'all know. If you don't, well, you know now. So Michael Jordan was one of my favorite like basketball players that I ain't never seen no other human being do it the way he did it, the way he controlled the game, both offensively, the way he controlled it on the defensive end. Like, and he just was his anger at just like trying to destroy you was amazing to me, which is why to me LeBron James is amazing, but the energy is different.
LeBron James is not amazing.
I think he's amazing.
I think he is.
He be doing some shit.
He's athletic as all hell.
He is.
But he's not Jordan.
Not even close. Not even close.
I just would say
Kobe wasn't even close. I'm just tired
Kobe
of
was the
comparisons.
closest to Mike, period.
I think Kobe was the closest to Mike.
But he still had a lot of weasel ways to him.
Mike's
too.
heart was just different, bro.
Yo, that flu.
It's that old school.
That flu. Remember when he had the flu?
Yeah, the 45. I think he played a little, you know, he Denzel'd it a little bit.
Whatever,
You know, a little
but
song
had
cry.
to carry him off the court.
But it's
like,
cool.
Like, damn, Mike, like, he was like tearing up. Like, damn.
But the reason
GOAT.
I bring up the GOAT is because he recently had an interview where he was just, he was saying like his top 5. You know, I think Scottie Pippen, James Worthy, Magic Johnson himself. I think Larry Bird was mentioned as well. But then he was like, huh?
Seem legit?
Yeah. But then they were like, oh, what about Steph Curry? He was like, nah, he's not even a Hall of Famer yet. To me,
I did hear about that.
To me,
now that you say that, I did hear about that.
I think he got it seems legit. I'm gonna use your line if I can.
Yeah.
Like, and Steph Curry kind of calls out Michael Jordan saying he's a hater. Nah, fam. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a whole super team all around him.
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
I can't even like he's a hater. Like
that's what
you're
he's
not
saying.
Even like Steph, you're not even compared to Jordan. So,
well
I don't even hear people compare. Like when you hear anybody compared to Jordan, Steph Curry's name's not brought up.
Not even close. But different positions, different way they play.
But Jordan don't gotta hate on you. Your name's not even in the
That's
conversation.
my feeling too.
With Jordan. So why would Jordan have to hate on you? When we bring up the greatest player of all time,
Steph is one of the greatest.
It's always compared to Jordan, bro. But no one even compares Steph to Jordan, bro.
Right.
It's LeBron. It's Kobe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's basically LeBron and Kobe. No one else has really even been compared to Jordan like that.
Nope.
So from my perspective, fuck is Jordan got to hate?
But he's not. I just don't think that he's a Hall of Famer yet. I think it's more him saying that he didn't like the fact that he's saying that he was a Hall of Famer.
10th year?
Something like that. I can look that up.
He might have took what Jordan's Jordan said the wrong way too. You know,
Yeah.
that's why
I
gotta
feel
be
like you
careful
heard him.
with that, man.
Hey, yo, Tom Keogh, Cheddar, you know, my man who gave us the hats, he
Yep.
said Jordan played 36 holes of golf, drank 10 beers, played a game that night, and dropped 52, and the Bulls won by 20.
That's a Fendi. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Him and
Word.
you know who else?
Come on.
Word.
Him and Justin Casano, they know a lot about
Yeah.
Jordan, bro.
And let's not forget, that's after he left the casino and dropped a couple racks. Of
course.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a big
You know
gambler.
what I'm
Everybody
saying?
know that.
Yo.
And I like what Justin Casano said before. He's like, and the game in the 90s was a lot more physical.
Oh, you're saying that
He was like-
people didn't say and one every
Right,
goddamn
he
you
was
went for a
like,
layup?
That was
The
that bad
game
boy
was
era.
just-
That's when
Yeah.
Larry Beer
The game
and
was
Robin had to
different,
wear the
bro.
face
Word,
mask.
it was
They get
different.
elbows.
It
And
was-
what he was
like it was
saying
rough.
was he personally doesn't believe that LeBron would have been successful seeing the way that LeBron cries now.
I'm going to say
I
this
watched
about
get
LeBron.
foul and make a whole act, and he
That's
didn't
what I'm
even
saying.
He didn't even
I
get touched on the
know, I
replay.
know.
I think LeBron would
why I don't
adjust
respect
it.
him, bro.
I just don't think he would have been putting the numbers that he gets an
I
and
think
one
he could if he
every
wanted
time.
to. I think he could if he wanted to. If he wanted to just man up and just beast mode, he could because he's built like that.
But see, he could
physically,
be
he's
built, he might
that.
not have it.
But that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. But you got to have the heart for it. So
Yeah.
I think what my man Just was saying is he just don't think LeBron got the heart for it. And I agreed with him because when I watched LeBron play, I'm like, damn, yo, sometimes he be crying a lot, dog. And I'm like, in the
Cries every
90s,
game.
bro.
Every time.
In the 90s, dudes was getting
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
elbowed,
Yeah.
headlocked,
Yo, but-
knocked back, flipped over. You're
Yeah.
like,
Off
damn,
the
you
court,
wasn't
I
driving
love
to the
LeBron.
paint like
Yeah.
that.
LeBron's a yo.
Off the court, I love LeBron. He's
His
no
brand-
Jordan.
his
He's no
brand-
Jordan in that department. Off
Word.
the court, he's a great.
Nah, but hold on. See, that's another common misconception, bro.
What?
I was
Talk about
recently
it.
researching that. Yo, people got it wrong with Jordan.
Jordan doesn't
dog.
show. He never showed.
He's just quiet
He must
about
be
it.
quiet.
But he has a lengthy list of shit that he does off the basketball court, bro.
need
He's
to
got
see it.
and for the record,
I would like to know.
I'll show you later.
would
Yo,
like
and
to
for the
know.
record, shout out to Nita because she's the one that posted this shit recently, and we were talking about it. And for the record, he's not the one that was investing in prisons, man. So I have people keep saying that
was a
shit.
white dude with
It
the
was a
same
white
name.
dude with the same name,
Yeah, I've
bro.
been
It was
posting
not,
that.
yeah, it's
Really?
not
Yeah.
Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
wasn't
white dude with
Jordan,
the
bro.
same name. That's
Only
not
thing
him.
that Jordan is quiet on, and people and this is what I think angers people.
Okay.
Jordan's real quiet on
What, politics?
social
Oh,
justice.
social justice,
issues.
yeah.
He's real quiet. Like when the Rodney King thing was going on.
That's what I'm saying. In the
right?
height of
Like
that
he
climate,
was like
a lot
not
of people were
saying.
saying, why didn't he speak out?
I think that he might have even made a slick comment, if I'm not mistaken, like he should have just stayed down or stopped, or he shouldn't have resisted. Or some but he's real quiet on shit that people feel as though he should speak on, you
Right,
know, and he's
right.
real quiet on that shit.
That's
And I
why
think
people look at Jordan in that
yeah,
light.
and I think that over time people just were like, you know what, fuck him, you know. So, but I just had to clear the air because people do say that all the time. Oh, Jordan don't do shit for the community. It's like, nah, he does. He's even recently just done some shit.
Yeah, I seen
So
that.
it's like, bro, don't
Just
like
he
that.
built the
I don't
center
know.
in North Carolina, right?
People just like it's one of them things. Once again, where those are the people that it's the Facebook University of Facebook people.
course.
They got their degree from Facebook and shit. So they come off, they come off the hip with that kind of shit. Like Jordan
You know,
and them, man.
we know we got a lot of those, AKA headliners, but you know,
Jermaine Smith said we're bugging.
Clickbait. Jermaine always rides
I
for
know
LeBron.
Jermaine. He
saying?
love LeBron.
He loves LeBron.
Yo,
bro.
Jermaine, I just want to know.
Yo,
just tell
call
me
in.
how- just tell me-
Have him call in,
Tell me,
man.
tell me how Denver's doing.
Yo,
then
Jermaine
get back
call
to
in.
me.
Yeah, let Jermaine
Yeah,
call in. Let him
man.
get
Tell
his
me
shit
how
off.
Denver's
Drop the
doing.
number. What's the number?
Right?
Shit,
Tell me
hold
how
on. I
Denver's
just had it on deck too for y'all, man. I was gonna do something, but I changed
I'm
my
gonna put it in
mind.
the feed right now.
774 257 5170. Call now, 774
5175.
5170.
5170
774
257
5170.
Yeah, man.
And then
That's Jermaine, though. Jermaine's always LeBron, and he don't like the Pats, but his team's Denver. Like, who does that? At least pick a better team than Denver, bro. Like,
yo, Denver's coming up now.
man, fuck them.
Denver's coming up. I ain't gonna
Trash,
front.
dog.
I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie.
No,
I don't want to lie, man.
Denver's trash.
It's all right though. All right. So besides Denver being trash, what else y'all got on the
There
docket,
was
man?
something, Peasy wanted to talk about that shit with the injection site thing.
About the what?
That. You wanted to build on it?
The injection site?
Yeah.
Good build on. We kind of talked about it anyway with methadone mild. It was in the same light.
Well,
It
I
was-
had that. Go ahead.
It was basically, it was a poster saying, "Matt, welcome to Massachusetts," where how the post go? You got it popped up, nice.
Nah, it was on you sent it to the chat, though.
I sent it to the chat.
I'll pull up. I'll see what I can find.
It's basically just saying it's hard to get, everything else is hard, right? Hard to buy a gun, hard to do this.
Welcome to Massachusetts, where you need to go through hell to buy or carry a firearm. You can't carry a knife too big or one that opens too fast or looks too scary. You can't ride a dirt bike on your own property without cops busting your balls. You can't own or use fireworks. You can't catch a fish without a license. You can't drink in public. You can't add custom parts to your own vehicle and pass inspection.
Facts.
But you can come to Boston and get a safe place to shoot your fucking heroin and be told what a great person you are.
Hey.
It's true, though.
Welcome to Massachusetts.
True, though. I mean, when you brought that up, I was like, you know what? I can't lie.
facts,
Like,
though.
it's facts, though. And I can get why certain people are sometimes they're kind of, like, cold towards
I be trying
drug
to have
addicts,
sympathy,
bro.
but like
You know?
at the same time, people know what they doing when they trying to get high.
And once again, I'm not saying that that's the right attitude to take.
It's not.
Jesus, bro.
It's not. But you know you.
No, I
wanna
gotta
get high.
always say that because you'll get people that'll be like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?" Like, listen, man. I'm just saying that that's probably one of the reasons why some people are fed up with that shit. Being
With
like,
that
I
shit?
can't even fish without police fucking with me, but these dudes can sit in the fucking go over here, buy heroin, and safely shoot it up, and then be made to be like they're a victim or something like that, man. Like, so people get upset, man.
Nobody picks you up and holds you down and puts that needle in your arm. You do it to yourself.
That's all.
I mean, yeah, listen, man. That's that's.
I know it's a mind over matter
That just
thing.
goes
and
to a whole nother,
nother,
like,
yeah.
is it a choice? Is it not?
It's
Whatever.
an addiction
like,
thing. I know.
I don't, you know how that goes, man. But
But-
like I said, I agree with that post because that's some bullshit, dog. It is. It's some bullshit. Like, I'm not. My thing is, if you want to do the injection sites, cool. But start doing other things. Like, stop stressing dudes that are fishing without a fucking license.
Yeah. Let
Stop
some shit
stressing
go.
dudes that if I can legally buy something,
That
right?
game warden would be on your ass if you out there fishing. You ain't got
Hell
your
yeah.
Yeah, they
that shit
would.
posted on your hat.
Yeah,
What are you doing
bro.
here? They try to give you a little $50 ticket or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
like, I'm just trying to chill.
I'm just trying to chill. I ain't bothering nobody.
Meanwhile,
I'm in
you
the
got
woods with
this-
my blunt and a fucking
Well,
six
nah,
pack.
listen, I'm just trying to chill. Meanwhile, you got this dope fiend who's breaking in the house to go get dope to shoot at a safe injection site. You fucking with me. You see what I'm
Robbing
saying?
Dunkin' Donuts for $50 in the cash register.
Or whatever the case is going on, robbing his mother blind or whatever to go get that dope to get at that safe injection site, and you fucking with me for fishing without a license.
Our license, yeah, that is kind of.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand why some people would be angry.
This is America.
You got to be understanding. It would obviously anger some people, bro. Obviously, it's gonna. But at the end of the day,
for me to
man,
have sympathy
shit.
for that whole situation right there, man. Because it's just like, drugs is a thing. You know what you do.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
tough,
saying?
man.
I
Like
know it's
said,
tough to
man,
break once you're in that cycle, because I know people in my personal life who went through it, but I also watched them beat it at the same time.
Yeah, it's got to be a fire, something to just make you just say
You know
enough
what I'm
is
saying?
enough.
You know what you're doing to yourself after a time. You know what I'm saying? And people need to just take accountability for that, man.
100%.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
100%.
I personally, I just don't. What aggravates me with the drug addiction thing is when people are made out to be like victims, and
That's what I'm trying to tell
and
you.
then
They want the
and then-
sympathy.
yeah, and then like we have to be super sensitive to their triggers all the time, right? Like, remember the conversation, Cliff, we were having before with the person, alcoholic, and it's funny because this was I had this conversation with somebody when I was in prison, because I was in a program that was it tried to help you focus on criminal thinking, and then it also was a substance abuse program, right? So there was a dude in there that said, he was like, listen, I'm triggered by the sound of ice clinking inside of a cup. And I was like, all right. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because people will be like, yo, you need to be more sensitive towards other people's triggers.
Yeah, I
and
do
shit,
remember that
right?
convo now. I'm there
I
with you.
bet. So
I'm with
my
you.
thing is like, that's the part where I get a little aggravated. Like, hold on. Why do I gotta be considerate because this person can't drink responsibly or
Right.
can't engage in certain
Right.
activities that normal fucking people can do responsibly? Why doesn't that person be more sensitive towards the other people who are over here having a good time and try to, you see what I'm saying? Like, why do we gotta be the ones that's sensitive toward that? I don't get that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
we're-
like, oh, don't say that around them, or shh, don't say that to them. You're gonna get them mad, and then they're gonna go relapse or something. Like, damn, I gotta be like, what the, like, that is where it kind of bothers me. You know, I don't like that approach, and I don't like the whole victim approach neither. I don't like where people are being told that they're victims, or oh, it's not your fault. You say it is your fault. What you mean? It's your fault. You're a fucking piece of shit if you throw a syringe in public where kids play at and all of that. I don't want to hear it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault. You're a piece of shit, because I know drug addicts that would never do that. So, I'm not hearing the whole, oh, it's a victim. You got to understand it was a disease. They had no self-control.
The disease shit,
dog.
man.
Nah,
I believed
dog.
that at first when I first started hearing that. Then I started realizing the habits of people.
I don't even care about the disease
It ain't no
shit.
fucking disease
Like
shit,
I think the term disease is not a good label
It's
for
not a
it.
good label for
I don't
it.
think
It's a
so, but I
horrible
go
label
with
for it.
that neuroscientist Mark Lewis that wrote a book. I think he's from Canada too, Cliff. He wrote a book called it was about addiction's not a disease, it's like a strong desire. And all he did was he took the data that they use, because the data is correct, right? What they've done for neuroscience and shit like that, how they've studied the brain and addiction and stuff like that, not just with drugs, with other things too. The data is correct. He's saying that
Same
it
shit
can
like
be
food.
Yeah, right. He's saying that the addiction can be, the data can be interpreted differently. Right. He's not saying that he's not saying that people are wrong for calling it a disease neither. He's just saying that you can interpret this data differently and see it as more of a strong desire, because that's what he feels as though it is. You feel me? So there's some people out there, oh, it's a disease, oh, it's a choice, oh, it's I don't give a fuck about that. The data is what's important. The data is correct. So if you think it's a disease, whatever. He thinks it's a choice, whatever. Only thing I don't like is don't try to justify it. Right? A lot of people that go with the disease, that like the term disease, is because I feel, this is my opinion, I find this to be common every time I have a conversation with somebody that thinks it's a disease. They like it because it literally justifies every piece of shit thing they did, because they'll say, you have to understand it's a disease, I had no self-control. And it's like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like some things,
that's sympathetic.
Like some things is like you can't expect me to just be like, yeah, I get it. You just threw the syringe where the kids played because you had no self-control.
Right.
You're just a piece of
trying to
shit.
make
You're a piece
Like,
of
I'm
shit.
sorry, bro. Yeah,
you're a
I'm
piece of
sorry,
shit.
dog. I'm
It's
sorry.
not happening.
Nah, yeah, you're not gonna get that sympathy from me. I'm gonna tell you you're a fucking piece of shit.
Word.
What?
You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean you're always a piece of shit, but at that time in your life, you were a piece of shit. And you'd get more respect by just being like, listen,
That's common sense.
I was
though.
a straight piece of shit.
Why would you take a dirty syringe and put it on the ground just by mistakenly? A kid might walk by and walk into that.
Yeah,
that has to be on the top of your head, whether you're on drugs or not.
You would hope. You would hope,
Right.
but obviously not.
I
'Cause
would
they're
just
doing some
respect
shit.
somebody that
Common
says,
sense
listen,
really
man,
makes you go out that
I didn't
window
care
like,
about my
man,
own
goes out the
life,
window like that.
and I didn't care
Come on,
about the
man.
life of nobody else at that point in my life, bro. I'll throw a syringe anywhere. It didn't matter to me, bro. I just didn't care. I was reckless. I just didn't give a fuck.
Let me catch somebody throwing a
You
syringe.
feel
Make
me?
that motherfucker
Because
get out.
Right,
addiction,
yeah.
what also comes with that addiction is like, you know that they're walking around in a deep state of depression too, bro. It's not just the addiction too. They're severely depressed and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they just don't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
true.
yo,
Drugs though, that's the chemical imbalances. making
right,
them
I'm saying you still, it's like this still. I know it affects the part of your brain that causes you to make rational decisions. It does affect that, but it does. Nowhere does the data say that you lose all self-control. You know what I'm saying? It just says it affects the part of your brain that you use for decision making, but it doesn't say that you can never make the right decision or that you lose all self-control. People take that, right, and they run with it. They run with it because obviously, if you're the type to throw a syringe in a park or where kids play at or
Yeah.
whatever, just on a sidewalk,
Yeah.
you know that that's some real piece of shit type of stuff to do, and you don't want to be looked at it like that. So you'll be like, oh, I like the way this sounds right here. You know, it was the disease and I had no self-control. I'm going to run with that. And it's like, you can run with that. That's cool. But you're going to encounter people like me and a couple other people that's going to be like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you something completely different. You think that's something, if you seen it happen, you would snitch on that person for throwing a syringe on
I'd make him pick him up personally.
I'd probably tell them to pick it up, and if they didn't, I might smack them or something like that.
I'm saying,
Because I'm looking at it like, yo, not just me. Like, what if my fucking kid
Boom. That's how I'm
pick
looking
that
at
up,
it.
bro?
What if my daughter walking through here and she
You know what I'm
walking to
saying?
that needle?
Like, I might put that. There's certain things that I you know what? If a couple go, oh, he slapped me. Being like, you know what? I'll probably be in front of the court like, yeah, I did. I did. You know, I did. Because I think more people should do that. You know? So, but that's just me. You know, that's just me.
If you see that in this in like your neighborhood where you live and your family lives, you're supposed to be responsible for that area.
Yeah,
that you live
of
in.
course.
If you see somebody disrespecting it like that, and you know you got your kids out there, family members out there,
Right.
pick that shit up, man.
Yeah, that shit's not cool, bro. That shit ain't cool at all, man.
Out you, bro.
Facts.
Yo, real quick, want to give a shout out to a few people, man. Shout out to my boy Jason Yancey. You haven't seen him in a minute. He's doing his thing out there down south, cutting hair. He's on the movie. He's doing his thing. Shout out to him. Shout out to my boy Joey Static out in Florida. Another Floridian boy out there doing the thing. Supposed to link up. He's actually doing a lot of big things. I've been watching him. Shout out to you. Shout out to my boy Jerome, man. He actually moved. He's out there.
Rome.
He's a Floridian resident.
Right.
Big shout outs to him, man. You know, I didn't think, you know, people always saying that I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but nah, he was out of here. He was like, you know what, I can't deal with the snow, I can't deal with this, I can't deal with that. I just want to get the hell out of here.
Felt that.
So I'm gonna give him props.
Yeah.
This is all I said. I said make sure that you got like a 2-bedroom or your house condo.
Speak up, Cliff. They say.
Because February's coming, man.
Right.
Super Bowl. I'm trying to go out there in Miami. Check out
That'd be a
the
trip.
Patriots win. Yeah,
That'd be a trip. That'd be a trip.
And help us, you know, GMS brothers. You know, we a little poor. We don't want to pay for $1 million for a hotel because you know, as soon as they win, them fees for them flights,
Through the roof.
for the hotels, boy, it'll be a roach motel. They'll be like, yeah, so it's gonna be like $500 a night.
Right.
And you know what? I'm not one to try to rent a hotel to shoot a video, be like, yo, so chilling in the hotel, you know,
Right.
this. That be pissing me off.
Merch for sale.
Merch for sale.
Merch is for sale.
That was a segue for the merch, right?
Merch for sale. Right. Once again.
You see what the seat does? You see what the seat does?
Merch
So we
for
trying to
sale.
get to Miami, dog. Nah, we said
Merch for sale.
Nah, we're not using the money for that. We using the money for this. We got to
Right.
build on this.
Well, that's what we use.
But
That's
What?
part of the programming, though, Cliff.
we can shoot in Miami.
If we shoot in Miami, we're gonna need it from
Boom, there
Miami,
you go.
dog.
All right,
That's
now,
part of
okay.
that's
I
part,
mean,
that's part of the service that we
I
offer.
was going through some stuff.
But yo, we got to get to one of these comments. Cat Mendy said, "I already stated on one of my posts. This generation is weak. Everyone is a victim. What happened to the survivors?"
Yeah, I see more.
And then she also said, "It's like we stay walking on
Sympathizers.
eggshells." I completely agree. Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Soft baby food.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Real baby food.
Yeah, shit,
Sympathies and
shit
addiction.
changes, man. You know what I mean? Shit changes. People need safe spaces and shit now. So
I guess, but Jesus
whatever,
Christ.
dog. Whatever.
Like, I
Like, hey,
don't know.
fuck a safe space, bro. Just you know what it is, bro. Like people still stigmatize like therapy and shit like that. You feel me? You don't need a fucking
Therapy's
safe space.
cool
Maybe you
if
need to
you
go.
actually
Maybe
using
you need
it.
to go. Yeah, maybe you need to go talk to a professional.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think therapy plays a role when you don't have somebody
To talk
that
to.
has common fucking sense.
Can you pull
Like
up that other
you
thing I
have, like,
sent
a
to the
mediator.
thing
You know what I'm saying?
about dudes shutting down?
Yeah.
Can you pull up that one?
I got it right here.
Nah, for the next thing we was gonna talk about, yeah,
For the
because this
next
is some
segue.
shit, yeah. I think females can join in on this. Is one for actually. This is the shit that I wanted to talk about for the females clip.
Go ahead, lead the way, man. I'm following.
I'll see if Peasy pulled it up.
I got it right now. You want me to read it
Yeah,
out?
read that out for him.
All right, so you know this is somebody by the name of the college kid. I guess they posted it on Twitter, but it's that stop assuming when a man become a little distant, not physically but mentally.
Cliff, you gotta fix your mic. It said,
Thank you.
Go ahead, still go ahead.
yo, go for it.
All right, so stop assuming when a man become a little distant, not physically but mentally, it's because he's cheating. When a man is strategically thinking of his next move, how to get money, or just feeling like he's not where he wants to be in life, they shut down. As a woman, it's your job to keep him grounded, motivated, so he can be the best version of himself for you and his family. Guys deal with a lot of things they don't speak of while fighting their own demons every day. Stop mentally, emotionally, and physically dragging him down. Be his peace and uplift him with your words and actions.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Nah, because that's a big thing, man. That's a
huge
big
thing.
thing because I've had that. I don't know about y'all, but I've had that situation before where I just shut down and I was, you know, it was like, oh, well, we ain't, you know, we ain't fucking, you ain't fucking me or whatever. And it's like, oh, who you fucking? And it's like, I had to really, it's funny because I really was like, I ain't fucking nobody. I'm stressed the fuck out.
Right.
That's what I do, you know, especially when like my money ain't right.
Been there a few
Like,
times.
I'm not, you know, I'm trying to figure out a plan. I'm not worried about fucking and doing things like that. I'm trying to figure out how to get my life right.
Together.
You
Yeah.
see me? You see what I'm saying? Like, so
100%.
I think that that was good to talk about because I don't know about y'all, but I've been in that situation before with,
Definitely been in that situation.
More than one time. And I think that women, and I always say too, like, it's almost, women are you're being inconsiderate, yo. You're being inconsiderate. You're not taking your man's feelings into consideration. You're just worried about yourself.
Well, I think too the machismo aspect of it is definitely heightened because people are like, "Oh, you're a man. You're supposed to be able to." Right. It's like there's only.
I think
so
that stigma.
much.
I think that stigma's out the window nowadays.
so?
Yeah, man. Well, I think because women are so emotionally wound up, they want you to partake in the same whirlwind and shit that they already emotionally. But that's not the case with all men. Some men are just as emotional as them. Then there's some men who just weren't taught affection their whole life and they have difficulty dealing with it.
They don't know how to communicate.
They don't know how to communicate. That's a big thing with me.
But I feel like women
I'm
are
still
working
learning
men.
how to be effective and do it. I'm still fucking up out here. You understand what I'm trying to say?
You think,
So-
but see, I had this conversation with someone too. I feel like women give the silent treatment more than men, dog.
Elaborate.
I feel like women, when they mad, they just shut the fuck up and give you the silent treatment more than we do. I feel like
Or
when
they're
we're
super
more-
opinionated, or they just go berserk.
Yeah, so it's no
two
in
different-
between, right?
It's no in between. It's two different sides with them.
Right. Because I was talking with someone, and I think that she was saying that she thinks like men are more shut down type. They're not as communicative as women. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I feel like
There's some
a
that
lot of
are,
the
though.
women that I was with, when they were upset, I just got the silent treatment. That's how I knew they was upset. And then you ask them, yo, what's wrong with you? And they're like, nothing.
Nothing, man.
Nothing. And then when you be like, all right, then, bitch, whatever. And then they're like, see, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, and it's like, damn, you get that. I get that shit. I used to get that shit all the time. So I feel like, I don't know, man. Yeah, men are, you know, we can be quiet too and not say things. But
Listen, man.
that message right there was for women. Like, just because your man's shutting down or something, stop always jumping to
not always
conclusion and
about
thinking
another
that he's
bitch.
slinging his dick.
That's
It don't
basically-
always got to be
That's
that.
basically what NYCE is trying to say.
Yeah.
100%.
It's not always
They
about
don't-
another
It tells
bitch.
you a little something about the female as well.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
But that's
a lot
like
of people don't want
a
to
lot
say
of
that.
a lot of people play off like past situations and they bring them into their new situation. You can't do that either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got, if you're trying to be with somebody, you got to have a fresh start, and everything that was before that got to be cut off. The past and the future is an illusion. Them shits don't even exist.
See, look
no
what
more.
I like. All right, look, check it out. Here we got a couple comments here.
Yeah,
Talk
of
about
course.
it.
Right? Men's Mental Health is a great underrated rap artist.
That's my man
That's
P.
Pierre. Yeah, P, that's tough. Cass says, agreed. Most women want men to prove their love so much that they forget a man needs love, support, and understanding. Who's that? Joanne. Joanne said, men as the provider and protector face battles we as women don't always understand. Shout out to her for that.
word, Joanne.
Thank you. Shout out to her for that.
Yeah.
The
We
fact-
Call in.
You know what?
Call
Joanne,
in.
Joanne,
we
call
gonna
in,
need
Joanne.
We're gonna
The
need you
pressure.
to keep leaving comments like that.
Yeah, call in.
And
Shit.
then Pierre P said,
Man,
men
yo,
speak on how they
Fendi too.
feel. Oh, I like that's true. Men speak on how they feel and usually are seen as weak. I agree.
Fendi.
I think a lot of men feel like that though. Like men think that when they speak that they're perceived as being weak.
Yeah, I was in
Because,
a relationship
you know-
before, and I was so keen on telling the girl that I don't deal with emotions. The minute I tried to show emotion, she threw it right in my face. I thought you don't.
Yeah.
I thought you don't.
You was
Yeah.
like this, bitch, fuck you, bitch.
Yo,
Yeah.
dogs I was. I kind of wanted to be like, but you know, I don't hit women.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
I bet you she was from Providence. Them Rhode Island females are crazy.
He said, I wanted to Ike Turner this bitch.
Anime?
But yeah, man, come here, man.
Yeah.
Like, my name's not Annie.
You know what I'm
Yeah, it is
saying?
tonight.
Right.
But I was like, you
Oh,
fucking bitch. The one
shit.
time I tried to open up to you, threw that shit right back in my face and made me feel like.
And you know what?
And that's what makes a man shut down.
And that's so true, man. Because a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying?
will be like, and then they might look at you like, you being a little bitch.
Bro, dog.
Nah, but I've had, I've seen, that shit does happen. I know dudes that have said that, bro, where they say, yo, I try to say something and sure he just starts talking to me like I'm some straight bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh
Facts.
man, you can't have that, ladies. You can't do that. You can't, because this is what happens. Y'all do that, but then you fucking complain when men are like, you know what? We don't talk because that's how we're perceived, so we don't talk.
We got to protect our feelings at the same time, ladies.
Yeah.
'Cause we have them, believe it or not. We ain't trying to be out here all crazy. I tell everybody too, I protect my sanity, like my life depends
You
on
have to, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like something is about to interrupt that, I have to throw that wall up.
Listen, man, we got it's 1 quarter to this video game, man. 1 quarter. You ain't no ABBA.
Right.
For nerds that play video games like me, understand what I'm talking about. For you young people, it means that you only get 1 life to live. So, you know what I mean? You can't really.
Ain't a game, man.
It's not a game.
Man.
It's not.
Shit.
It's very tricky too.
And at the end of the day, you still got to do what everybody wants to be happy at the end of the day. Right. So
that's the thing that be having me laugh, right? It's like, you don't think I want to be happy?
Right.
You don't think I like good things?
Right.
I like complaint? No, I don't. No, I don't.
Think I want to sit here and be fucking miserable?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like to do.
Yeah. But I think again, podcasts or different type of things similar to this allows people to kind of have that conversation or break the ice. You know what I'm saying? Like let's look at that from 2 perspectives. So we'll start from the female's perspective, right? Let's say a female's never had a male open up to them or keep it real, or she's just always been, dealing with we'll use Queen Latifah shit, not Queen Latifah, MC Light, no MC Light. She said she want a roughneck. Yep. So all her life she been dealing with roughnecks, right? Just a guy, tough, raw, and then meets a guy and just like, hey, he wants to talk about feelings. She be like, what the fuck? She ain't used to that. You know what I'm saying? So she might just lash out at him, and then vice versa too. The guy could have been dealing with some roughneck bitches herself, and then finally you meet somebody like, babe, tell me what's the matter. What's the matter? What's the matter with you? Right. Start asking me what's the matter. What you trying to say? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
that can fuck it up.
Listen, man.
Communication is key, man.
Very key.
But you also gotta kind of, again, I hate beating that, the horse? But you gotta check your ego at the door. All of that, it just keeps going back. That evil E. Every time you got the evil E pops out, that ego shows up. That wall, like you mentioned, just comes up. You know what I mean? Forget Trump. Forget the wall of China. That ego. That wall. Woo, Jesus Christ.
I think there comes a time where people in a relationship, right? They start to depend on one another to keep each other happy, right? And when you do that, that fucks things up, because you should always be keeping yourself happy, to the point where when someone else does something, it's just a cherry on top. It's
Agreed.
Even better. That's cool.
Yeah.
But once you start focusing on you, and you put your focus on them to make you happy, now shit's gonna get fucked up, because you're no longer doing what you want to do to keep yourself happy. You're just focused on them and what they're doing. And when they stop doing X, Y, Z, you start feeling some type of way. Oh, you're not doing this no more. You're not doing that. You're not now. And because the thing is, you have now tried to make them the source of your happiness. And it never works like that.
You gotta
just do what makes you happy, and understand that when you're in a relationship, you're still dealing with another human being who still wants to do what makes them happy.
Bingo.
As well. So
everyone wants to be happy.
If you like to do something because it makes you happy, I gotta understand that, because that's keeping you at peace. That's keeping your peace of mind. So if I'm selfish, I'm gonna be like, oh, nah, don't do that, or I'm gonna have a problem with everything that you do.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to keep in mind, that you're dealing with another human being who is just like you. You like to be happy. They like to be happy too. And this is the thing though. People get in a relationship and y'all expect that what makes me happy, my activities should make you happy. It should be the same things that make us happy.
It's called being one-sided.
No, you're two different people. You know what I'm saying? What makes me happy may not make you happy. So you need to let them do what makes them happy, and you do what makes you happy, and y'all will be happy.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to say this because it's, I people watch, right? I've noticed that people that tend not to be happy are people that don't have an identity for themselves or don't have enough busy things going on in their lives. Right. So what I mean by that, for the people that don't understand, let's say you start dating somebody, right? And say the male, female, either side, you get comfortable, you start seeing them. So now you create a routine. The routine is throughout the fucking day, you might text the person, which annoys the shit out of me. Try missing the person a little bit. Because you're going home anyway. But anyway, I digress. So you're working, you texting, you get home, you're talking about work, you're watching TV, you're doing this, you go to sleep. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. As soon as he or she wants to get out, that one person's like,
What are you doing?
Wait a minute. What am I doing? Because you done bailed on your friends because you said I'm putting all my eggs on a relationship. Not to say to not put your eggs on a relationship.
But keep going.
But keep it going.
What you say?
There's some people a little slow out there.
Yeah,
so
right.
I just want to, I'm giving them breadcrumbs right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Glad y'all eating a sandwich.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like
But
that.
now, so all I'm saying is, people, if you're out there, and I'm going to steal the camera real quick, right? If you're out there, you just met a man or female or whatever your flavor may be, at the end of the day, please have some own business for yourself. It don't mean go out and sell this. I mean business like if you like listening to music and washing your clothes on Thursdays, do that shit. If you like painting on the side, do that. Reading a book, whatever. But if you were by yourself and didn't have any activities on your own and you found that one guy or female or person that completed it, guess what? You're not going to be happy because he, she, they, whatever you want to call them, is going to say, all right, I'm going out for a beer. Or I'm going to a casino. Or I just want to be around you real quick.
Right.
Because
I just need some fucking space.
You text me at 8 in the morning when we were leaving. Oh, when I walked out, have a great day. All right, have a great day. Oh, I reached it. I got to work. Oh, and did you believe this happened to me at work? Or I'm at lunch. Oh, what'd you have for lunch today?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing this. All right, I'm leaving up. Do you want me to pick up anything for work? Oh, and how about dinner? I'm going to pick up something. Oh, and then you get home. What are we watching tonight? Oh, we got to do laundry. We got to do this. God damn.
Right.
And I'm stealing. This ain't even my material.
Right.
Chris Rock said that shit. Back in the day, it was easier. You know why? Because you had an opportunity to actually miss the person. So when you got home, you had something to talk about.
Right.
I keep telling everyone, stop texting me, fam. Like,
all
hit me
day
up.
long,
You
right?
know what I mean? You ever see me? Come through.
Communication's
Come
right
holler.
at your
Let's
hand
have
now.
something to talk about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody want, and then that's what's crazy when you finally go out with the person.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like, God damn.
You at the
That's
table,
the
both of you
worst.
across the table on the phone.
Yeah, that's
Did
the
you see
worst.
this? Hold on. I'll text it to you.
Right.
God damn. Technology's dope. And
Yeah,
I think
that's-
this is where people got to balance it, man.
That's
And
the
people,
worst.
People really got to
I fall
balance
victim
it.
to that habit. I can't front.
We all fall into it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
I'm
like-
saying I be on
like,
my
look at
phone
that
a lot more than
screen,
what I
though.
should be. I'm
But
not
if
gonna
the
lie.
screen says, yo, your increase is this and you're looking, like, I just don't really care about people's lives that much to be watching it. I more so look into it now to provide or to be on point with y'all content-wise, this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you're right though. That shit happens. People get in a relationship, and I've seen that shit happen, where they cut off all their friends, all their fucking activities, and then they're up their significant other's ass all the time.
Word.
And then the significant other didn't cut off all their friends and their activities, and they just want to step out. And this one over here just has a fit.
Yeah.
Goes fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I was like, yo.
It's like, wait a minute.
how did that
I
go,
used
though?
to play ball.
Was male, female? Who was doing what?
I'm saying usually I tend to notice that it's usually females more than males that do that.
Okay.
That's just I
I think that needed to be spoken about.
Yeah, I think it's usually females more than males that do that shit, but I've known some males that do that shit too.
Right, facts.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like, damn, if your female is saying, "Hey, I'm going out with my girl," go out,
Go out.
go out. Like, goddamn,
I
go
tell my
out.
shorty all the time. I ain't got a jealous bone in my body. You can do
Listen,
whatever you
man,
do.
it's that insecurity,
I'ma be right
bro.
here.
Insecurity, that ego.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. She does everything, and she filled that void that you had. But damn, maybe you need to pick up a hobby. I think everyone should have a hobby.
I think you just need. Listen, I really think that it's healthy to just have some fucking time
Alone
away
time?
from somebody, bro.
Word.
It's unhealthy to be around someone all day, every fucking day, especially if y'all live together. You're already around each other enough.
Yeah.
Let your significant other step out during the week to go get a drink with her homegirl real quick or something
day.
like that. Or if they want to go to the gym, you should be
block,
like,
don't say
go.
nothing
Let
slick.
him
Yeah.
go, dog. Like,
Yeah.
so then you
Don't do
can
none of
get
that
your
corny shit.
downtime and relax and chill or whatever.
Word.
That shit becomes crazy when people are up each other's ass 24/7.
But I think there is a fear of saying, like, how do you approach? Because some people, don't have that it or that capability of saying, like, nah, go ahead, go do something. I just want to sit here and play video games,
right.
or watch this, or actually listen to music. I used to be a hip hop junkie and used to go what do you call it? Crate hunt. Yeah, going in, looking. Oh, I found this vinyl, and I actually want to listen to
with
it
you.
without hearing you.
right.
You feel me? But again, the evil E that we all got. We all got it.
At the door.
You're gonna be like, oh, what you saying? I can't hear it with you. Nah, because I'm used to hearing it by myself.
Right.
But you asking questions, or maybe you're not hip to this,
Now you
or
an
maybe
asshole.
that's exactly.
Now
and
you an
that's
asshole
and
'cause
that's
you did
my
that.
thing. And that's my thing. At the end of the day, I think everybody should listen to the. Where are we? We're at 1 hour. I was supposed to mark. I didn't mark. 1 hour and 33 minutes.
Right.
Go with your significant other and pull up on this episode. Go back 10, 15 minutes and watch this, man.
Right.
Y'all need to, if you're afraid or not comfortable in saying, hey, babe, we might need a little alone time, not breaking up, just saying, hey, some alone time because I want to watch Sex in the City alone.
Alone.
Or I actually want you to just go out with your friends.
Yeah.
Go play basketball because that's where I met you on the court and you were balling and you said some corny line.
Right.
And then I was like, I'll get this cornball thing. I ain't doing that. It's a Friday.
Right.
It's a Friday. My girls, they went out to the Caravana.
Then she
I'm
realized
sitting home,
she liked the corny guy.
and she liked the corny guy, and now you're the boyfriend.
Corny guy
Go
was
back
dope
and
at the
play some
beginning.
goddamn basketball.
Right, go have
You know
fun.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
Go be that one.
Nah, facts.
Enjoy the
Go
way.
out.
You
Have
see what I'm
fun.
saying? So I want y'all, again, like I was saying, it's 1:33 right now. I'm not saying time. I'm saying the length of time we've been yapping. But go back 10 minutes. Let
Right.
him, her, they watch this episode so that you can be like, what'd you think about that crazy guy, B.I. and Fly Nice and P?
Right.
What's his name? P from the what? The streets? The
Right.
what?
Right.
What are they talking about? What do you think about? Because it might actually change and fix your
Could
life
change
a
some
little
shit,
bit.
right.
And when it does, all we're asking is you call us and get a merch. Nah, don't call us. You'll see the website. Go buy some merch. My man P, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put the camera on you, sir. Check that out. Boom. Double color. And I know a lot of people, yo, I want the thing to be a little thicker. We got you. It's coming. It's coming. But you know what? We are driving and we have like vest on. So you don't want the super thick hoodie with the vest because you're going to be sweating and stanking. And then when you get home, your wife's not going to give it to you. So I'm trying to help y'all out.
Take
You
it out.
feel me? Jesus.
Or no, listen though. What I was gonna say is just because someone sees their man, and ladies, you might say, oh, he's not fucking me as much as he used to or whatever, right? That's not really a sign of cheating anyway. Only thing that's a sign of cheating is if something in his daily routine changes, right? Like, not that he's like if he works, goes to the gym, comes home, right? But he's still
Women ain't
working,
dumb.
going
Women
to
have
the
women
gym and coming
intuition. They
home.
know when they man fucking
right?
and
But
when
he's
not.
just not fucking you as much. It's not, that's what that post is about. It's not that he's cheating. Maybe he got some internal shit going on right now that he's trying to deal with.
I'm going to say it for myself,
Just
nice.
physically,
Yo,
mentally.
nah,
He might
fam.
not be in the game as
I'm
well,
going to keep
too.
it real. I'm 45 years old.
Like cut short.
I'm going to keep it real.
I'm
I'm
thinking.
45 years old, right?
I'm always thinking.
Sleep apnea, right? My vitamin D is low.
Right.
My testosterone's, forget about it.
Right.
I'm seeing a doctor right now to get the testosterone back because I don't get enough sun. I'm not lifting and working out. So I'm just tired all the time, bro.
Right.
Sex is not really, I love my wife. It ain't about that.
Right.
It's about just, yo.
It's internal shit going on,
internal,
bro.
fam.
Right,
You be like,
right,
oh man,
right.
it's because you out there. No,
Yeah.
no. It has nothing to do with that. Y'all got to start educating yourself. Understand what I'm telling you, fam. I wish I had my levels, guys, because I show you there's no shit.
Nah,
in my
learn
name.
to understand.
You know what I mean?
Ladies
Like
gotta
the
listen.
testosterone, my nigga.
Willing to show test results
Why
and shit?
not?
I feel you. Fuck it.
I'm on some grown man shit.
You on some grown man
Yo,
shit. Why
I'm
not?
telling you, I started taking vitamin D. I was like, yo, I feel a little different.
Word?
Yeah,
Kicking in.
it does
I
make a
was
difference
like,
though.
God damn.
Yeah, that shit
Well,
make
I
a difference.
thought vitamin
though.
B was
Nah,
one.
but
D,
listen,
bro.
there's
D?
a whole bunch of shit. Vitamin D, we don't want. We're in New England. We
don't get a lot of sun.
There's no
Sun.
sun.
Yeah, it's great.
I work I'm on the computer, nigga. This time I see the sun, I'm like a fucking vampire.
Right.
You feel me? When it's a wedding, I'm on the sun, but after that, I'm indoors. That's one. Two, and it's prone. Haitian men, our testosterone level, once we hit 40-some, drops dramatically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you the numbers that I have here at the office in which I work, in which people get testosterone shots. But guess what? A lot of people get testosterone shots. There's even an insert.
Shorty or Nessa,
that
she
you
just
can
said you
get.
come to her job,
You
get
can
these shots.
You can cut, like your doctor would actually cut on your what do you call it? Gluteus maximus, your butt. Cut it, pop a little pill in there, close it up, and you're feeling like a champ.
Right.
Because it's
They
because
cut a hole in your ass and put a pill
and
in.
instead of getting the injection, bro, and it lasts for 4 months. That's just. But in order to do that, your levels got to be really low and all of that. There's a lot of things that affects. Like again, man, I'm telling you, Your health is your wealth. I know people are like, oh, I've heard that.
I don't think
that shit is real.
So is testosterone only for sexual, or is it for energy?
No.
It's
Period.
not just
Everything,
sexual.
period, bro.
Energy. It's like fatigue,
when
right?
your test is low, right? You just fatigued, like you don't want to do shit, bro. You
At
don't
all.
want to fuck. You don't have no energy. You don't want to do nothing.
Right,
but when
right.
your energy's fucked up like that, right? That starts fucking with your mind. That start fucking with your mind. You don't want to do nothing. You groggy and stuff like that.
right.
You ain't really as happy, you know. And then you got your girl in your ear
Nessa
bitching
just said
because she
something.
thinks you
You'll get all the
fucking.
symptoms you had as a teen. Yeah, I'll be a horny cornball.
Right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But guess what? My wife gonna love that. But
Right.
listen, I know, like, I'm not gonna say who it is, but my homie, one of my real closest friends, he's dealing with that. And like, he's like night and day, fam.
He said Grandma Ye gives him the same effect.
It does, but goddamn, can my liver live? You know what I'm saying?
Fact, I don't want to
I
die.
ain't
yo.
drunk all the time.
That heady for me.
Yeah,
But
and
yo,
he does that too.
Yeah.
That or champagne.
Sure,
That shit.
yeah.
woo.
My name go from listen.
Christ.
When I'm sipping on the Henny, that Priv, it go from fly nice to nasty nice, yo. It's like, damn, bro, I'm getting nasty. I'm getting porn.
Feel me? But the human body, like, we're supposed to just be energetic anyway. But you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, these are the conversations you gotta have. Like, even me, I struggle telling my wife. She was just like, babe, what's going on? Are we already at the phase of, I think that on the third year of marriage, it's not, you're not caring, or whatever the bullshit they be saying. I'm like, nah, I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah, it ain't got.
You know what I'm saying? On dog, and I'm like,
Okay.
and then she seen it, and then I was like, all right, let me, goddamn, Pops is a dog. Let me get my blood work. And then he was like, oh shit, like. You know, and I'm telling y'all, the shit's real.
Nah, it's real.
You know what I mean? So if y'all are feeling these symptoms, you're a man, you're out there, and every day it's a struggle to get up. I know people are like, oh, when I get my coffee, I'm up and going. I need my coffee. It lasts for so long that I'm yawning, bro.
For me, I should say per se to get up because I'm always on the go. I don't really sleep.
That is crazy.
But once I do lay there,
Comatose.
Knockout.
that's it. That's it.
How much? How many hours of sleep do you get?
Bro.
Yeah?
Bro.
That's not healthy, though. We got to figure it out.
3 to
really
4.
not.
3 to 4?
3 to 4.
Willingly? Or just because?
Never mind the weekend. Weekend is crunch time. I probably won't even sleep. Probably get like an hour, maybe 2 in. Saturday and Sunday.
Cheese and bread, boy. Cheese and bread.
A lot
That's,
of water.
yeah.
A lot of coffee.
That's another thing I don't do enough of
of
is
water.
water.
See me? A lot of
I
water.
don't do enough water. You're right.
A lot of water.
I definitely,
keeps me going, bro.
yeah.
And I try to go for the alkaline waters too. Cause
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, but once I go crib, boom. And then,
Yeah.
And my girl even said it. That's me and her problem, man. Like we both work too much. It didn't like when time comes, boom. That's why we try to do vacations, but you can't vacation all the time.
Yeah.
Shit goes money.
And guess what? You got to work hard to get the vacation money to.
So
Yeah.
there's always gonna be a conflict there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I don't.
But don't fret anybody. Don't worry about us because y'all gonna buy these GMS t-shirts.
get
The
that.
beanies are coming in tomorrow for those that on the bus or
No,
get
but for real,
cold
though,
heads.
The beanies are really coming in tomorrow.
The beanies
Scullies
are coming in.
Scullies are coming in
Yeah.
tomorrow. So
Yo, can we talk about that? I'm gonna just say it. Y'all, fuck it. We're gonna air it on my thing. My brother told me, he was like, yo, so y'all got beanies too? I was like, yeah, we got. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't share that information with you. How you know that? He was like, nice, put it up. I was like,
that out there quick.
why you put that fly? That was internal, fam.
I don't know. I did it.
You pre-came on that.
You know what?
The shit was on the ground.
Yeah,
yo. I go on, I'm like,
Yeah.
I did that shit, right? I did it too, and I thought to myself after I did it, no bullshit, like a little bit after, I was like, I don't know if Cliff wanted me to shit. I
yo.
was like, it's too late now.
Oh, shout outs to Junior. Junior told me that. I was like,
That's why I
what?
do nothing until B.I. gives the word.
I was like,
fuck
I was like, wait a minute, maybe I did give it to him. I was like, he was like, nah, nice shared that. I was like, no, he didn't. No, he.
But I got people hitting
Oh,
me up,
damn.
bro.
Nah, that's a good look.
People hitting me up.
Oh, I just got my kids YMCA. That's another thing. My kids now, they cannot be lazy little mother, you know. So I got them into the YMCA basketball.
My son goes to Boys and Girls Club.
Same here. So now, shout out to Mike Hayes. I seen Mike Hayes. Yo, that dude got mad kids. Because he was at the YMCA too. He got twins. Shout out to your twins.
He just had some,
Man, I don't know how you doing it.
he got 4 total.
Yeah. So his little guy,
twins.
he's balling in there. And he was like, yo, weekends
Mike now,
don't
Mike?
exist. Yo, he is kind of,
No, he models. Mr. Olympian type status.
yeah?
Yeah.
Get out of
He's
here.
been on that plateau for like the last 10 years, man.
Word?
Straight core, eats well. Like he got pictures. He took it down on his Instagram, but he oils up, tans.
Oh, he's doing it.
Where's the little Speedo?
Yeah, he's doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Mike been on that shit heavy. Aaron's even on it now. Aaron's big as shit now.
Yeah.
Aaron's like,
okay.
Nice. It'd be nice, like the same size.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. The sadness in his eyes. Yo, I was like, cause CJ had his what do you call that? The tryouts or whatever first, and then Leia had to do it. I'm like, wow, it's 2.5 hours already. I'm ready to go home. And then he was like, I was like, hey man, how you doing? He's like, oh, weekends is gone. They don't really exist for me. He's like, got the twins. I was like, damn, I forgot you got twins. And he was like, yeah, my son AAU and basketball, and that's 3 games a day. I'm like, maybe I don't want to have these kids. Maybe you kids need to be in the house.
Active kids,
no, I love it. I'm just talking shit right now.
All the kids are not active. They're fucking homebodies and
word.
Which I don't mind.
Word, but listen.
Try to throw the basketball in their face. They're like, Daddy, we girls.
And it helps. You know what? With your social skills, man. Get you out the house, meet some people. Don't be afraid of people.
That's why I put my son in the Boys and Girls Club. I'm like, man, you gotta go hang out, man.
Word.
You gotta go hang out.
My younger one though, she just did something with the New York Dance Academy Saturday, man. Like I can't keep up with her, man.
Say that she did what?
Did something with the New York City Dance Academy.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Over the weekend.
You know what else is a message too to put out there, man? Because you talking about that now. For people that's having kids and you ain't really willing to give up the lifestyle you currently living.
Yeah.
Right? If you're not willing to do that, don't have no fucking kids.
Can you say that one more goddamn time?
Out here, no, for real, because I see
child
this
doesn't
shit,
ask to be here
at all.
Yeah, man, y'all be having kids thinking that it's just cute and shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to have a kid, or I got shorty pregnant, or shorty's, I'm pregnant, and y'all think it's cute with your little fucking baby showers and stuff like that, but you got no intentions on changing your lifestyle, right? And then you have these kids, and then you just being an irresponsible parent. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it. People still want to go out when they have kids, and you can do that. You just can't do that shit as often.
100%.
I be seeing people, bro, they got kids, and it's like, didn't nothing change. I'm like, damn, this bitch is in the club every weekend, like nothing changed.
Word.
Y'all handing them off to your mother, and it don't even just be the mother. These type of people, dude, listen, they'll hand that kid off to anybody.
100. Yep.
That's not good, though. Can't hand your baby off to anybody.
You shouldn't,
bro. Hell,
you shouldn't.
Nah, come on.
Like, vet these people. Y'all are just like, man, listen. That's the one thing
you gotta do on some grown shit. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't be a piece of shit. You gotta sacrifice a little bit, and then when your kids get a little bit more grown, good, you could go back to doing what you're doing.
There you go.
That's the reality of having a kid, man.
That's it, man. And then when you have some good people around you, you can actually believe and trust. They can have little sleepovers. They get things like, some of my people. Shouts to Victoria. She had, I get bad migraines. Like the other day I had a migraine. It was game over for me. And she had a migraine. So we were like, you know what? Send little guy over. He can just hang out with us. Take care of you. She just stayed. She stood in and got caught up with herself, man. Right. And I suggest everybody to do that. Don't let the little 12-year-old watch the little 6-year-old and the little 3-year-old and then get mad that you got shitty diaper running everywhere. Right, well, shouldn't have diapers at 3, I don't think. No. It's been a while. Actually, I'm back onto that. No, they should not. They should not. No, because I'm thinking of myself. I have a 3 again. But yeah, that's craziness. I don't know, but I digress.
Nah, for real, because when I was out doing my thing, like, that was a big turn off for me. I seen a female and find out she got kids, and I'd be like, ooh, you're not even.
You're not even, word.
Good parent. You're not straight. Because fuck around, get you pregnant.
Word.
I'm heated. I got to deal with a piece of shit kid.
Yep.
Good. Sometimes you got to learn your lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, I've been there.
Yo, we just got some. Let me go over these things, man, real quick, because I had a quote, but I can't find the quote. It looks like they were asking, do we have yellow beanies and sweaters? Yellow.
Any color.
We can have any color, but in the beginning, what we gonna do is we decided we're gonna just go all black. And I had a dope thing. Remember I shared that? What was that artist though? I want to say Johnny Black, but nah. I'll find it, but there's a reason for all that. But we can get any of that. Johnny Cash. Thank you. Hold on. Is it Johnny Cash?
It's Johnny Cash.
Hold on. Let me.
Hold
on.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash, a legend, man.
Yeah, Men in Black. Men in Black. I want to read. I'll read it to y'all. But anyway, we can get any color. Like Nice was saying, not a big deal. We'll get that. But to start it off, just so people, name recognition and brand in the way in which we're going to do it, we are going to do it just all black for now. All black everything.
Black looks good on y'all ladies too, though.
It says here the lyrics. It says, well, you wonder why I always wear black, why you never see bright colors on my back, and why does my appearance seem to have a somber tone? Well, there's a reason for the things that I have on. I wear the black for the poor and the beaten down, living in the hopelessness, hungry side of town. I wear for the prisoners who have long paid for his crime. It could be a female too, but it's his line, so I ain't gonna do that. But it's there. I'll read that back again.
But usually men overpopulate prison more than
there. You right. There you go. Unless they're in
it's like when you're talking about like victims of sexual abuse, usually you can refer to
right. Mm-hmm. It says, I wear it for the prisoners who have long paid for his crime, but is there because he's a victim of the times. I wear the black for those who've never read or listened to the words that Jesus said, relax nice, about the road to happiness through love and charity. Why do you think he's talking straight to you and me? Well, we're doing mighty fine, I suppose, in our street lightning cars and fancy clothes. But just we're reminded of the ones that held back up front. Up front, there ought be a man in black. So that's one of the reasons we all decided to collab, and we're gonna just do it on that. Shout outs to Johnny Cash. He obviously said it much better than I did.
Sometimes I cut myself to see if I can still feel. My fault.
Nah, come on. I didn't know that was coming. I would have gave you the camera.
Yo, Cash,
boom.
that dude though.
Boom.
I fuck with that.
But yes, we're gonna get the colors, we're gonna get all that. Especially that color that yellow was alright. I went back and I was watching the video. I was like, that shit. Yeah, the champ hoodie was pretty good as shit. Oh, hold on. Pierre just said some baby showers and gender reveal parties.
Out of control nowadays. I done seen some shit
out
of control. Gender reveals again out of control.
Bro.
I'm glad that shit phase started after I had my kids.
Right.
Because I just had to deal with baby showers, but now you got 2 things before the baby gets here.
It's another purpose for a party.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying. Though people like that type of shit.
Yeah,
it's just commercialized.
You know what it is too? You know where it all started from?
Yo.
Haitians and Dominicans.
Yo.
You go to a party, what time's the baby shower? 9 p.m.? Wait a minute. That ain't a kid's party no more. That's for the goddamn adults.
When you start seeing cases of Heineken and Corona,
just come in.
This ain't for the kids.
It ain't nothing for the kids, man. Happy birthday to you. All right, come on, man. Go in the corner. Go over there, man. Don't drink the goddamn beer this time. You know, but, so this is what I'm going to do, too, because people don't know. Or people might not. People do know, don't know, whatever. But I'm a photog. I take some pictures here and there. Yeah, I'm going to whore myself out. Friends and family discount, GMS family members involved. I'm going to charge $50. I come out for $50 and you get your boy to shoot 30 minutes. Within that 30 minutes.
You just start running ads at the beginning of the show.
I should, but, I just felt that way. The feeling came. The Holy Ghost came into me and I said, I want to. Woo, shit. But what I'm going to do, $50, I go out, I shoot you real quick. After I shoot you and the family, I do real light edits, and I mean light edits. I'm not cleaning you up. I'm not slimming you down. You got to pay me for all of that. But I'm going to give you real nice, clean edits. And then what you can do, I upload it to my site, and then from the site, you can go there and order a whole bunch of different type of pictures. It could be canvases, 4x10s, 8x10s. You can even get phone covers with your family photo on there. Christmas is coming. You better get them Christmas cards out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm plugging myself.
We got to get our shit going.
Yo, Pierre, you an idiot. He said, did the baby change his gender when they turned 12?
You got to have another gender reveal.
Yo, hold on, man. We're not offending those that might have happened.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
It's true, though.
It's true, though. Man.
Listen, man.
We got someone the other day was like, we was laughing about that because the girl at my barbershop, she's pregnant. My man girl, she's pregnant, right? So someone's like, oh, what are you having? And we're like, we won't know till it's 12.
Oh, shit.
We won't know till it's 12. Let's not slap an identity.
Hilarious.
Let them choose, yo.
Oh, man. You need a man with sensitivity. Hey, man, that was my guy.
Yeah, it was. That was a hard album.
Yeah. It's rated R. Let me stop. All right, man. So what else we got? We're at almost 2 hours, man.
really
and we didn't come up with shit, but it felt easy.
We touched on the topics we wanted to talk about.
We touched on them.
We touched on a lot of things.
Yeah, we touched on them, man.
You came in with an attitude today, and you said
I did. I'm a fucking
like you lightened
Scorpio.
up now once you got into the motion.
I actually, it's because I didn't fucking eat.
Yeah.
I said, yo, Cliff going to loosen up.
I didn't eat. I ate. Shout outs to my wife. You know, she gave me a bunch of fucking rice. That's why I'm fat, but I love it.
It's okay
Steak was
plump.
bomb.
It's okay being plump.
But she gave me fucking vegetables, man. I'm gonna tell you something. This is disgusting. When I go to the bathroom, a lot of people are like, yo, I'm reading a magazine, I'm doing this. I'm in the bathroom at most 3 to 5 minutes. I don't push. I'm in, I'm out, I'm done. People, I'd be like, still in there. But last week we had a shitload of starch.
Oh, he was clogged.
I said, baby girl, where the vegetables? Where the veggies? Came in with the veggies. I love you, girl. That's why I married you, man.
I'll be in the bathroom for a little bit, but that's because social media now.
Yeah?
Come on, social media then turned a shit from a 5-minute process to a 35-minute.
Damn. Yo, I can't be out there that long. You need a plug? You need a plug?
I was about to charge you.
I got you.
Don't let me be drunk or high or something up in there and I ate, man.
Cool.
Wait. Explain. I don't understand what you're talking about.
You asleep in there? Huh? What? What you talking about? Yeah. Hold on, I'm coming right now. You know, I was reading something. I got caught up reading something. Yeah, but I be there knocked the fuck out.
Motherfucker be on the phone scrolling.
I done been there a few times. I don't know if it's the fat guy in me or what, but bro, I be.
Please, you know how many people watching this right now going,
Yo,
yeah, I be on the
chin in
phone
my
scrolling
chest.
too, bro.
Yo, but that's on dogs. The 5 minutes I'm in there, I'm watching shit. I'm like, oh, damn, I got to talk. There's something on your right.
People in there scrolling, bro.
You know what I mean? This
I know
fucking
I do that.
scroll.
Keep me entertained while I'm taking a shit. Keep me entertained, man.
I do a lot of my reading when I'm on the toilet, though.
That shit fucked me up when I was locked up, though. I didn't have my phone, and I was like, it's kind of boring now.
Yo, you know what? Real quick.
This is what real life is like.
Listen, no bullshit. I was taking like shampoo bottles and shit and reading the ingredients and shit. Like, man, that's what's in this motherfucker.
Oxides,
bored,
chlorides, and
I'm wiping my ass with benzoyl. What?
Yeah.
Yo, real quick, man. This is to the left. I don't know why. I just clicked on Facebook. I went to my homepage and Clinton Sparks popped up, man. I want to give this dude a shout out, bro. Like, I remember, like, in Randolph, and me and a couple people, we used to go to New York. He used to get drops. I seen this man hustle to who he is now. Records with Lady Gaga, Akon, like
DJ in Vegas
first
for a minute,
one of the got his residency out there. He got Get Familiar Radio. He was one of the first Ciroc Boy DJs. Like this, and he's Boston.
Yeah.
He's
You know,
Boston.
Oh, what about you gotta
Right.
shout out that chick Bia too?
Yeah, Bia.
Shout outs to Bia. She's
Bia got-
Dolph. She's a Dolph chick.
Yeah.
Randolph chick. It's funny, right? Last night I was with
That Russ shit, that Russ.
It was alright.
That's-
Russ
Yeah.
is talented, bro.
Yeah, he is talented.
He
A
does
lot of
all
niggas,
this
I don't know
shit
why
in
niggas
the
hating.
His shit,
Yeah,
that song
a
was
lot of
tough,
people
bro.
hating.
That video's tough.
Yeah, I like that video too.
Video.
That video
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
If you love the artist stripping, you watch that video.
Listen, yeah, we gonna share where we
appreciate a
shared
good
it.
stripper like
We'll
I
pull
do.
it back up.
Watch
I'll
that.
make it one of our highlights, but they kind of kicked it because of the music or
Corny that
whatever.
we can't show it. They'll shut our whole shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Sorry, y'all. We can't even. They won't just shut.
We'll
it
share
down.
the
They
link.
won't even let our
Oh,
shit
so
air
when we
after.
play the locals at the beginning, they don't
We
shut
can-
it
yeah.
down.
Yeah, it ain't that
Copyright.
because they're not BMI,
major
they're not
label.
publishing.
Not published, okay.
Because what happens is YouTube has this thing on there and it's fishing. And as soon as it catches it, it sends it. They're like, oh, it is copyright. Shut it down. Boom. Done. Yeah.
We did that one time. We had an ill podcast with Nipsey.
Yeah, Nipsey. Yeah.
I mean, they shut us right the fuck down.
Yeah, but then the only good thing I'd say, shout outs to them. We appreciate y'all. They did put it back. Because a lot of people sometimes
did
they just
was-
shut it down,
What
mute
they do is
everything.
they'll let it ride, but they'll mute the audio. Bro,
Yeah.
So you can see it.
So that's
but
like when you go live and you have music that's published the same way. I've been through that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you notice, like even Buttons and them, they can't play no shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
can't. Yeah. Joe Rogan don't even do it either. He's like, no, shut that off. He'll mute that shit. You don't play that.
What's their name? Gilly and them do what we do though. They play local artists.
Yeah,
they play local artists.
Shout out to Gilly. That's cool.
That shit too.
Yeah,
it's a good move.
Just started.
We should definitely stick with that on this.
Nah, that's right. But we was doing it in the beginning anyway.
Yeah,
but it wasn't just local artists. We were just gonna play hot tracks.
Just play hot tracks. Yeah,
just
music. Yeah.
Once they cut us, we were like, all right, we got.
We gotta shut it down. Yeah, it don't make no sense. Because we ain't really.
That's better anyways. Because give these local artists they shine.
Boom.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, so I'm gonna just put this out. It's 1 hour 57 seconds. So y'all too. I know y'all know P. I'll let him. I know he's working on his project. I'll be interested in seeing what he got. Yeah. I got.
Just give him the word. He be here, man.
I'm gonna hit up.
He hit me when we first started doing it, and when he seen I was a part of it, he was like, "Yo, can I come to the show?" I said in due time because he was trying to work.
Just trying to clean it up. Yeah. Shit, I still want to clean up because my little trinkets over there. I'm trying to finish up. I got my blue lights. I got my LED lights. That's gonna pop, make it look crazy. It's gonna look crazy over here. We're gonna do the green screen.
A couple good people that Prano was definitely on my mind from day one though to get him on.
Yeah, and then even this young boy. Shout outs to Paco. I'm gonna give him, man. That's, you know what I mean. Paco's doing those. Yeah, he doing the shit.
I gotta get Mark and Mike
on here. You know, we got battle rapper extraordinaire XL. You know what I'm saying? Jason Cameron. He need to come through.
Yep.
He got a lot of good topics to discuss too. He does his own little private podcast at the crib.
I'm cool with that, man. I'm cool with that.
He ain't got no visuals.
I've actually reached out to Fuckboy Podcast. Because they're doing a little thing, and I haven't really divulged too much info. I'm not gonna divulge too much information, but there's interest for us to collab. So
it's only right though.
Yeah,
this podcast room, this room for everybody.
Dear creatives, if y'all are scared of collaborating with other people, that just means your product might be weak. Right. And I'm not saying that as a knock. I'm just saying that I have zero fear in sharing, but I will only share with exclusive few. Because I don't like fuckery around me. Right. Plus, I know when the bag comes in, I'm very picky as to who's going to be around me with the bag, as it should be. You know,
big facts.
You know. But that's all I got, man. I want to give a shout outs again to all the YouTube, Facebook people, and Twitch people that actually was watching us. Shout outs to all the people that's going to be buying merches and sending these guys some Cash App money for the t-shirt, hoodies. So NYCE is actually going to show y'all how the hoodies really look outside of being on the floor. That's cool. Yeah. PZ's gonna
we gotta do that photo shoot anyways for our shit. Anyway.
Yeah, that's coming. But I want to sell that shit before.
Can I be the plus size model?
Yeah. Well, it works out.
I was saying
you were saying that shit
anyway because I wanted to wait for the
our own shit. Yeah. Too, so. I'm gonna I'm not gonna go too GMS out. You know what I mean? But I know what you're saying. Yeah. I already got a fit already for that. Right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull out the old. I'm gonna be Bishop real quick from Juice. I'm gonna have the Timberland on deck. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got it. Watch. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do
that. It'll be Rodderman's.
We're gonna have to do that.
I'm not gonna put it all out. You'll see what when I come out, and then you see like, why are these lights just following Cliff?
Yeah.
Hey, that's happening. Who else? Shout out to my boy Eves with his get your shit together though. He like my man with the Boston hats. Like he's doing it, but I'm like, yo, I got another bro going out on tour. I'm like, he only supports Boston stuff. I'm like, yo, get him some product. Shout outs to Keithan, and he's just not doing what he need to do. So I tried. That's the type of shit that irks me. If I'm trying to, I make nothing off of it. I'm just trying to put dude on because I like his merch.
You like his merch, right?
And he's just not coming right. So whatever, it's cool.
It might not always be reciprocated back, but you.
Yeah, it's cool. Like that shit is cool. I haven't tested it.
Keo, man, Cheddar Black as they call him on Instagram, like concepts and
definitely
concepts at Cambridge and there's one in New
York. Hey yo, y'all do the 3D joints? I just want to know if they do the 3 because our shits is 3D.
Right here. That's 3D.
I'll check it out. I think that's just heavy stitch, not 3D. But they know it's cool. I'll wear it tomorrow. I'm going to that. Oh, if anybody want to do a fundraiser.
He said plus size and light skin equals winning. As long as you know, my G.
So I'm going to that tomorrow. I'm going to that Marcus Smart. He's doing a bowling event at King's. I'm going to go network with the guy.
The Game Changer.
We got the Game Changer, young Game Changer, doing some networking with the guy. Really cool dude. Shout out to my boy Jay Andre hooking that up. And Yeah, shout outs to D Sharp, shout out to Simone.
D-Sharp.
That's December 12th. That's gonna be at the 222. We're gonna
222.
flyers come out tomorrow.
Flyers
Tomorrow.
will be dropping
we
tomorrow.
just got the okay, the approval.
We in the building.
Tonight.
Live
Actually, I was
show.
driving in. Then we gonna have our own ruckus, which is gonna be December 5th. That's gonna be at Maggie's. That if y'all want. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all. Actually, let me just say it on the podcast. It's kind of funny. So these two guys were on here on the chat, and they're saying, "Hey, we need a flyer." Yeah. Nice suggested somebody. I won't say who. Suggested someone $50. I'm like, cool. Me thinking, I don't think it's really needed, but I said I didn't say nothing. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Yeah. I'm like,
because you make flyers.
No, not even because of that. I just don't really think flyers really matter anymore like that, because I'm gonna put it on y'all and me. Like I already got 10 people that's coming to Maggie's. Maggie's is small as shit. Right. So if you come with 10, you come with 10, I come with 10, and then they gonna come, like that's enough. So we telling y'all, come to Maggie's December 5th. That's in Quincy. I ain't got the address right now.
December 5th in Quincy.
It's called Google, Siri, figure it out. Why people? Nah, I see what you're saying.
For the internet.
For the thing. Now I got you.
So we can shit on the
So they
internet.
can have like address and all that.
Yeah, all that.
Some people might not never been to Maggie's, so we need to give them something to reference.
I feel you, but if people, this is why I want to stop being selective as to who the fuck follows us right now. If you can't use your phone to find out where Maggie's in Quincy is, just those two words that you can say on this thing called a phone, I don't think that I want you at the show. I'm going to say that. And if that offends anyone, I'm sorry.
BI wants our events to be scavenger hunts, man.
Nah, not even scavenger hunts, my
Yeah, you
nigga.
do it.
Yo, hold on. We going to do a test. Y'all know I have problems with my fucking speech recognition with this crap. Hey, Siri, what's the address for Maggie's Lounge in Quincy? Let's see if it works. I'm talking all the shit. Oh.
The street address for Maggie's Lounge is 609 Washington Street, Quincy.
See, and that wasn't pre-recorded. That shit was live. I'm sure you have an iPhone. I'm sure you got an Android.
Believe it or not, somebody don't even think like that right now.
But that's a problem.
iPhone in their hands.
But yo, maybe
using it strictly for Facebook.
but we still gonna do it.
The thing is,
I'm just talking my shit
A flyer you keep
as a
replaying it
reminder.
as
I got you. I'm talking my
Somebody like,
shit.
something's popping tonight. What is it? Oh, I forgot. And they go about doing their business.
Oh shit.
They keep seeing a post.
Listen.
They'll be like, oh, that's what's popping tonight.
Then y'all wasn't real fans
And
anyway.
yo, listen, we got a couple other
What's that?
spots in Brockton that we gonna be. That they gotta know that we shouldn't. We're not gonna name the spots, but we have a couple ideas.
Yeah.
Of places in Brockton too. We just gonna be throwing like a nice.
People are offering payment now.
the GMS.
I'm getting calls for people that are offering to pay for it to come in. So with that, that's why I'm not saying like I'm acting like I'm not gonna say.
Nah, he was talking about it.
There's So at the end of the day,
they want to pay us. To
but then I was like, that's cool. But then I was like, I don't want that no more, because you just showed me your card. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you're gonna pay me that? That's cool, but I know what fits here. I'd rather just give me the door. You handle your business, which is the liquor. You see what I'm saying? So it's a little different. But
if they get in the bar, we gotta get the door.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but I thought but it felt nice to be told, hey, I'm willing to pay you.
It's always been like
that. That was my thing.
You
said,
artists out.
Yeah,
I get the door.
I was like, yo, that was cool. So at the end of the day,
VIP sections,
you know,
too, but that's something different.
But I'm really excited more so, to be honest with you, because it's not our thing. We just hosting it. Is this event? Shout outs to the what do you say? What do you say?
Will take me to my old thing named Maggie.
What do you say? Oh, I brought you.
Hey, P drunk, he drinking right now. I know P's drinking.
Listen, if it brings you where you just said, record that shit.
Right.
And send us the video. Send us the footage. But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I need to go the fuck home.
But nah, that's what we're gonna do though. We got a couple things going on, but you know.
Shout outs to Jerome for sharing
Hey,
this video.
To the attention to GMS and see all the moves we about to make. That's all I say.
Yeah, this move's coming.
And that's the other thing. We want to make moves with people. Like, if y'all got any, and I'm going to say it again, y'all know any hairstylists, any makeup artists, tag them to the podcast. Tell them I want to talk to them. There's a project. Right. We got couple people coming already, but tell them to hit us up. I appreciate that. Right. You know? So, I ain't got shit else to say. Y'all got anything?
Nah, man.
Shout out to my baby girl. We've been beefing all day, but I love you.
He loves you, yo. He's doing this for you and the vacations. So when y'all done working, instead of just going right to bed, Just talk about the vacations.
That's it.
What is going to be the next vacation for you?
Probably Jamaica or DR.
Woo! DR safe now, it looks like.
It's
DR safe now.
DR safe now. And definitely probably CV next year. That's definitely been talked
Yeah?
about. Yeah.
I heard that's ill, but I heard you got to do like 2 weeks, though.
Yeah, at least 10 days, she was telling me.
Yeah?
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
for
cool.
it.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, longer
I'm
the
for it.
vacation, the better.
That is a nice on vacation.
for
That means you just got to work hard as hell to make up for the days you ain't goddamn working, though.
Yeah, well,
That's how I think, anyway.
I'm going to inquire on vacation pay and somehow.
Ah!
Make it happen.
Let the boss know right on the podcast. You heard it here first.
Hopefully you don't watch this shit. Everybody else watch this shit.
Yeah, everybody else, but not you.
Oh yeah, not the boss though.
Listen, man, and on that note, I don't know, I ain't got shit to say. But shout outs to Nice for coming out. These are the blue blockers I was going to give him last week.
Shout out to
You feel
Nice's
me?
eyes getting better, y'all. Do a
You
close up,
gotta
y'all.
say GMS, grown man shit.
You see,
You know what I mean?
My
I
man
was
out
gonna
here.
wear some glasses and I said, "Fuck that."
He said, nah,
I'm
Cliff,
fly.
I'm not
I said,
wearing your blue
no, what I
blockers.
said was, I'm flying. I'm gonna make a black eye look good too. So
Boom.
what the fuck I do?
Boom. See that?
Bars.
Fuck it, B.
Yo, P, holla at my man. He got bars.
Bars. Don't make me get these bars.
Yo, do we have a cool line or some shit to say or nah? Because I ain't got shit to say.
Check your fucking ego.
We
at the
stretching this
door,
ending.
man. We out.
Check your ego at the door.